Whoa! What's good, blood fam? I can't see you guys, but I'm here in spirit. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Papa Blood, I know you're there somewhere.
Are you a ghost?
No, I have everything else pulled up.
Oh, I got you. Well, hello, Puppet. Welcome for being new here.
Yeah, this is it's in the blood where we share friendly family diseases.
What?
Yeah, you know.
What is the definition of a friendly family disease?
Whatever you want it to be. Happy what day is it? Happy Thursday? Man,
Thursday.
I hate that I can't see you right now. But I'll be present soon.
Puppet says, unfortunately, we can see you.
Well, yeah, I agree with you.
And his idea of a friendly family disease is incest AIDS.
All right, I'm back. Sounds like Uno. Yeah, see, Craig gets it. How we doing? What's good, blood fam? Happy Thursday. We here. And, we got our first divisional matchup of the week because there's lots of them coming in what are we in, 6? Week 6, yes. And, yes. Happy. I just sputtered out for a second.
It's okay. I'm trying to shut my phone up.
Pizzle, what's good? How we doing? Nice West Coast game we got going on here. Yes, the best part about being a AFC fan is matchups like this on prime time where I ain't got nothing to worry about, but if this is going to be a good game or not.
I didn't know if you could see or if you noticed, but
I can see now, yeah.
he wore out.
Oh, we got a sleepy kitty in the stream. A lot for the Niners to prove, and yeah, and also a chance for the Seahawks to get right after starting 3-0. They are now 3-2.
I'm definitely down for some Kansas
I would
City
love
Royals
some
updates.
Kansas City Royals updates because this is like win and the Yankees advance and Royals can force another game with a Royals win. So this is a good game. Isn't the Cleveland? I don't know who they're playing against. Isn't Cleveland in the same position as well?
I think they played earlier today.
Well, I don't know. I was working all day and I didn't watch any TV, but
I need you guys to beat the Yankees. My Boston Parade would enjoy that, Craig.
I think he meant Boston Pride, but he's talking about the Royals.
Either way it goes, if any team from the state of New York or New Jersey, however you look at it, whether it be football or
New Jersey
or baseball, I'm down to see them go. Teams that have the highest payroll in the league, I want out. So I'll get them Mets out of there, and let's see some good teams win with good players that aren't overpaid.
Detroit and Cleveland are currently tied 2-2. Detroit, yeah. So if Cleveland wins, they can force another game.
Okay, so Detroit and Cleveland are currently playing. Got it.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought, but I was not sure. All right, I'm trying to get rid of some tabs.
I just finally did that a little bit ago.
Everything's messy. We need to clean up a little bit. What's up, Mostly? How we doing?
What up, Mostly?
Mike McDonald. I can literally never remember who the coach of the Seahawks is. So they showed his name, and now I can remember. Let's hope the Bengals beat the Giants this weekend, too. Yeah, it will be a historical first for the Bengals, and I sure hope that it happens. There's a lot of firsts, or at least streaks that I would like to see broken this week, and that just happens to be one of them. The Chargers getting a win will break another one. What's up, Johnny? Mike McDonald. Not McDonald, McDonald. So close. And kickoff is away. It looks like the Hawks are going to get this one first. It's going to be a bouncy one. He's going to pick it up around the 10. And he's going to make it all the way past the 30, still on his feet, all the way to the 37. And that's where the Seahawks will start their first drive of the game.
Yo, what up, Johnny Knight?
Johnny, what's good? I can hear your phone vibrate, and it vibrates very strange. I'm not talking a loss to the Giants. I'm more partial to him than the Giants. I owe a lot to the Giants. 2 rings particularly taken from Tom Brady. So I do have my appreciation where it's due. First and 10 at the 36. They're going to put it on the ground. That's K9. He's going to get forward for just a couple.
I like the nickname.
Oh, man, I was going to say something, but then I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, the Chargers beating the Broncos in Denver is one of the streaks Justin Herbert has yet to win at Mile High in his NFL career. So that's one of them. Houston winning in New England. I don't think they've done that yet, or it's been a very long time, one of the two. So what's up, Jay Paul?
What's up, Jay?
Second down and 7, right back to the ground. Oh, and he gets around his own guys who he was hung up on, and he'll make it back to the line of scrimmage for little to no gain. No Devontae Adams for your Kansas City team, but how does DeAndre Hopkins sound? I don't really want the Chiefs to trade for anybody, I'm going to be honest with you. I would rather us stay put and try to develop some of the guys that we have.
I'm with you there.
You know, we're 5-0. We have room for some error right now. And so I'm good with where they're at this point in time. What's up, Leo? 3rd down and 6. And Smith's going to try to throw it. He does. He hits DK, and he's streaking down the field all the way to around the 30, 35 in Niners territory.
Every time I see that guy, I admire how big he is. He's like the Derrick Henry of wide receivers.
Hard to develop injured guys. I'm talking about the guys that are not injured, that just don't see the field quite as much. Okay, they're going to be at the 30. That's going to go for 30 yards. What's up, Steve? How we doing?
What's up, Steve? I got it as high too, bro.
And delayed handoff to Charbonnet. He's got a little bit of room, and he's going to pick up for 35 to 31. I would love to see it. I would love to see a high score game. Well, but anyway, Craig, I'm talking about like the wide receiver 4 5s type guys.
She's talking like Justin Watson and
no, I'm talking about Justin Ross. And I want to see Sky Moore before, see if he's worth anything before they get rid of him. 2nd and 6, handoff. This is Walker. He's going to fight his way. I don't know how he made it back to the line, and he'll pick up a yard. Now, Justin Ross is on the practice squad, I think. There's another wide receiver I think we got on our practice squad also. But yeah, no, Sky Moore has seen 0 targets or maybe 1 target this year. Obviously, like you said, Mecole Hardman. I want them to elevate Justin Ross more than anything. All right, 3rd down and 5 at the 25. Nico, that's the guy I was trying to think of. Back to pass. He's got time. Fires, takes a shot, and it's going to be picked off at the 1. Oh, what a play. What a play by the Niners defense. Oh, I forgot to set my fantasy lineup this week. I hope I did anyway.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure, and Geno overthrew the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he took a shot as soon as he let go of that ball, too. Trying to get it to Lockett. I feel like this is going to sound crazy, but every time Geno Smith throws an interception, he's targeting Tyler Lockett. At least from what I've watched this year.
I mean,
every time he throws to Tyler Lockett is when, like, you don't see very many turnovers coming from DK because he can break up a pass or, But I think it's the deep balls is what gets Geno Smith in trouble. Leo, I cannot believe you bet on your own team. I'm surprised.
me too. I have a very hard time betting on I won't bet on my team. New York up 1-0, scoring early.
Oh man, I was gonna go look at something, but I'm trying to remember what it was, but my brain does not work. Oh, Leo sent me his bets. I just saw his text. He's got Geno Smith for 35 passing attempts, Debo for at least 14 rushing yards, Brock for 31 passing attempts, DK for at least 5 receptions, Kittle for a touchdown.
I mean,
that's a pretty solid one.
I like that.
That is pretty solid.
Yeah,
see, mostly that's my logic right here. Is I like to bet against my team because if they lose, it doesn't hurt quite as bad.
Money or pride.
I mean, money's always good. If I can't have a win, I can have a few extra dollars, and that's something, I guess. But no, I use the same type of logic. Yeah, I just saw your text. When I went to go look for something. So, Jaguars versus Bears Sunday morning. It's either going to be the best game or the worst game ever. One of the two. Malik Mustafa is the Niner that came up with the pick. 1st and 10 at his own 3. Going to hand off to Mason. And he'll pick up 1.
On another screen. Jordan Mason.
I
got Jordan Mason for an anytime touchdown today.
I didn't touch him.
Huh?
I didn't touch Jordan Mason today.
I like that guy. Another replay of the pick.
It's just a great defensive play right there.
Just
on all phases of the defense.
Pressure equals overthrow. Purdy's back to pass. He's going to go play action. He steps up. He's going to run with it, and he's going to fall down at about the 11. It's going to bring up third short. What is up, Renault?
Shane, never text. Puppet, you don't text me, dog. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You literally have my phone number. You don't text me for me to not respond. Would I not respond? Maybe, because I'm just bad at it. But you don't give me the opportunity to not respond, so you can't complain about it.
I mean, but he's not lying. I never text him.
Yeah, but he says I never see or respond. 3rd and 2.
Pass looking.
Always
avoids the rush. He gets to the outside, and he dives for the first down.
I almost took Purdy on some rushing yards, but I was scared.
I was afeared. Man,
I was scared.
He must not have had anything available downfield because he never even considered throwing that ball.
Wait, is that Baker for the Seahawks, like the former Cardinal Budo Baker?
No.
Well, there was a Baker just now chasing Purdy.
There's a handoff to Mason, who runs into his own guy, bounces off.
He's still going. He's still going.
Get about 3. Man, you gotta dodge your own guys to not slow down your momentum, bro.
Alex, you didn't look at the camera link I sent you. You could have. I actually don't know. Just assuming you don't even know I sent it. I'll be real with you, Steve. I do not get notifications from Instagram or my email, so I apologize. I did not see it. I only
It
see
is
things if I go and check myself, and I work today, so I was scatterbrained.
2nd and 6. There's our
Woo!
handoff to Debo, who's going to get almost to the first
Oh,
down.
very
He's gonna be a
close.
little short.
It looks like they're giving him a very generous marking. It was a little bit further back than that. Don't click whatever he put in there. You can't trust him. It'll be useful sometime tomorrow. Oh, is it like a live camera link? Is that what it is, Steve? Because if it is, I'll check it out.
Yeah, don't touch puppet links because they're always weird. Something's weird about them.
No, he's not talking about Puppets Link. He's talking about the camera at his house for the hurricane.
I got you. 3rd down and 1. Play action. He's going to roll out. They sniff it out. He flips it out, and it's caught by Debo on the off to the bobble, and he's going to get knocked backwards, but he does get the first down.
Dang, that was a nice grab. Robert, how we doing? It's a Nest camera set up in my living room facing out back. It's dark out now. Yeah,
Glad you had no damage, Rob.
I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, your football team, or not your football team, your baseball team stadium is kind of, I saw that. The Rays stadium lost the roof. Oh, you didn't see that video?
No.
It's crazy. It was sometime last night.
1st and 10, ball's at the 34. They're going to pitch it to Mason, who cuts on the inside. He's going to blast through for a first down, and then some. He's still on his feet. Past midfield, he's at the 50, to the 40, 35.
Uh-oh.
He'll be cut off by Witherspoon. He cuts back and taken down at the 28. Give that boy a break.
Eventually, he was going to break through for a good one, and there it was. The fake Mahomes prank video? I think I need to put on my lucky hat. You might need to.
Pretty nice run there by Mason. If he had had a little bit more to get the edge there, he could have made it, but Witherspoon's pretty fast. All right, ball's at 29 and a half, or 28 and a half. We'll call it because it's right in the middle. Purdy's under center. He's going to go, hands it off. That's Debo in the backfield. He's going to get forward for about
give that man some oxygen.
Yeah, he needed some. What is up, Columbus?
How we doing? Okay, I didn't miss out on anybody on my fantasy team.
That's good.
But let's see if I'm playing against anybody.
That's what I haven't looked at yet, but I was pretty comfortable.
It does not look like I am playing against anybody in this game.
All right. 2nd down and 5. Devo got 5 there. Purdy's back to throw, looking down the field. He's going to roll out to the right. He's under pressure, fires it. That is caught. Juwan Jennings at the 10.
That's my guy for the night.
Talk about a good receiver that is just not greedy. Took a nice contract to stay with the team. Got paid pretty well for a wide receiver 3.
Man, Purdy's dancing on ice today, though. First and goal.
There's the handoff. Jennings or Mason's going to get about 1.5 yards. We'll call it 2. Yeah.
Let's see how this red zone defense holds up here.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? How well you defend in the red zone.
Mike McDonald.
You know what? I am glad that he is out of the AFC North. He was a really good DC.
Was he Baltimore? That's what I thought.
Yeah, number 1 defense all the way around last year. He went straight to head coaching. Purdy's back to pass, looking. He's got problems. Throws it. It's incomplete. Thrown at Mason. It's going to be 3rd down and goal. Oh,
it's Jerome Baker. It's not Buddha. It's Jerome Baker. I just heard him say it. That's the only reason I know that. Mason looks unhappy, like kind of banged up a little bit or something.
Yeah, he didn't. I didn't
He
see
got
it
up
really well.
weird.
But the way that ball went, when he dropped that ball, he didn't look comfortable. He looked. I mean, I know he's upset that he didn't catch it, but still. All
It
right,
could have
big
just
play,
been him
3rd and
upset.
goal. Because San Fran lost their starting kicker. Let's keep that in mind. It may be 4-down territory for the Niners today. Purdy's back to pass, looking, fires to the end zone. That's pass interference.
Oh, let's see. No flag.
No flag. Debo, ooh,
What do they do then? What do they do?
kick it.
Kick it. It's a chip shot area kick, so I let the kicker kick here.
Yeah.
You take the points on the road.
That is pass interference the whole way, man.
That is pass interference.
Look, he's got a hold of him coming into the end zone.
But he was looking at the ball.
Yeah, if you're a young DB, man, that's all you got to do is look.
You got to look at the ball.
Matthew Wright is 4 seasons, 85%. Where the heck did he come from?
Well, he played for the Lions, the Chiefs. He's been around.
Kick is up, and it is.
Oh, that's low, but it is good.
Wishnowski is the holder. I just want to say his name.
I do like their punter.
And the Geno interception only turns into 3 points. Keep that in perspective.
Point spread's 3.5.
Point spread is 3.5.
See, I don't think, if they were much further back, like it's gonna come down to we're gonna see San Fran go for a couple 4th downs in this game. I still feel.
Yeah, that's just Shanahan's nature too. If he feels like his odds are better going for it on 4th down than kicking, he's gonna go. And that depends on the score too.
Oh yeah, if they got a lead, it's a little different. Situational. For sure. Mm-hmm. Mike Wazowski. Yes.
Mike Wazowski.
See, Steve, I kind of thought maybe he was just upset he didn't, but I don't know. It was a weird situation. Obviously I don't want anything to happen to him, and he very well could have been just upset. Oh wait, I need to do something while we're on a commercial break. Da, 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 da.
He doesn't.
He doesn't what?
I was reading some of the chat. I was trying to get caught up with it. Jerome Baker was a Buckeye. He was good in college. I can't remember him, Columbus.
I only know he was a Buckeye because I just looked.
Mason looked fine when jogging off. I think he was upset he didn't come up with a ball. Yeah, Steve, I felt the same way, but it was just kind of weird how that play went down.
Man, I literally just read both of those out loud and said the same thing. You not listen to me?
I do listen to you.
I just said the same thing.
I know, but I'm just letting my brain catch up. But
I got you. What are you doing? Stop it.
Hey, Mickey, what's going on, brother?
Mickey
Thank you for the share.
Was good.
Sharing is free. And
sharing
that
is caring.
Awesome. All right, there's the kickoff. And it's going to curve back to the middle of the field and going to go into the end zone. I think the Seahawks will take. No, he brings it out.
I think he had to. It bounced at the 1. He had to.
Yeah, but if they don't touch the ball.
No, I think he had to.
No.
I think he touched it and he had to.
If he touched it in the field of play, I guess that's different.
Yeah, I think he had to. I don't think he wanted to, but I think he had to. All right.
Hate the kickoff rule.
Mike Wazowski is from Monsters, Inc. No, he's the San Francisco 49ers punter. Actually,
No,
Rob.
Mike Wazowski is from Monsters Inc.
No, he's not. He also, hang on a second. First and 10, hand off to Kenneth Walker. He's got nowhere to go.
Different spelling.
No, actually, Mike Wazowski is the Hall of Fame college basketball coach for Duke.
Here we go. Alex is being a
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
First and 10, they go right back to him. He's got
Uh-oh.
a lane, and this time he's going to pick up 8 after a gain of 0 on the play before. Do they run it a third time?
Heck yeah, you do.
I think they throw here. We only got 3 minutes left in the first quarter. A lot of running, though. A lot of running. No, I think they take a shot down the field. All right, 3rd down and 2 at the 18. Geno back to pass, fires, caught, 1st down at the 25. That's Noah Fant. This Cleveland game is stressing me out. Too. Oh, you're talking about the baseball game. Never mind. I understand. Good luck to your what could have been spiders.
What could have been spiders? Dude, if it would have been spiders, I would have bought some Cleveland spider gear.
I would not have. I don't like spiders, but I would respect it. All right, 1st and 10, new set of downs at the 25. Play clock's running down. Play action, he's looking. He's going to take a shot to the left side of the field to DK, and he over or under throws him, which could have been dangerous if the DBs were paying attention.
Why is Geno throwing into double coverage?
Because it's DK. He just didn't put enough muscle on it. Second down and 10, 2:02 to go in the first quarter. Geno loves that left side of the field, man.
He does.
Hang on, I'll come back to it. But 2nd and 10, back to pass. He's going to go to the right side because I said something. And another dangerous play trying to feed it to DK. It's going to be incomplete. But anyway, I saw this thing, and whoever Washington played last week, I can't remember. Was it Cleveland?
Cardinals?
Cardinals?
Cleveland? Cardinals then Cleveland. They played Cleveland.
Anyway, they showed like the pattern of Jaden Daniels throwing. He threw to the left side of the field one time the entire game. Every single throw was on the right side of the field.
Wow.
Like I showed those like maps that have the lines of where all the throws went. Every single throw but one was on the right side of the field. 3rd and 10. He's got a little bit of time. Fires. And it's going to be incomplete. Trying to feed it to DK once again. This is going to be another game of DK versus the DB wanting flags all game long.
There's got to be somebody else open. He can't just keep throwing the ball that way.
You got 3 studs at receiver. Why are you – like, I get that you're moving him around the field, but – and they're gonna punt here, of course, 4th and 10. And
gets it away.
It's
gonna drive him back to about the 15. He's gonna get it there. He falls, gets up, and rolls up to the.
I mean, the balls did hit DK in the hands, but in like double, triple coverage, when that means somebody else is open. If there's 3 guys on DK, somebody else is open.
Yeah, and it's not like you don't have Jackson Smith and Jigba, Tyler Lockett, Noah Fant, Kenneth Walker, or Zach Charbonnet out of the backfield. There's other people that are very capable of making big plays on that team.
Yeah.
Jake Bobo,
my favorite Seahawk.
Jake Bobo.
I always forget about him until either he pops up for a catch or you say Jake Bobo. I always forget about him, and then I realize how much I love that guy.
I can't get over that somebody actually has the last name Bobo.
Working in the casino industry, I've seen a lot crazier last names than Bobo. You know what? Today, actually, story time, I paid a jackpot to somebody and this is the first time I'm not going to say their first name. I also couldn't tell you how to say their first name if I wanted to, but their last name is the first time I've ever seen it outside of football, but Carr with 2 R's.
Wow.
She handed me her ID, and I was like, no friggin' way. And then I looked at her first name, and I'm like, no freaking way.
How are you, Miss Georgianne?
Bobo the Clown. What's up, Georgianne? Nice to see you on this fine Thursday evening. But yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen a car out in person with the double R. Other than Derek and what's his brother's name? Yeah, I just lost it. But
Yeah.
yes, other than them, I've never seen it before.
I was sitting there trying to think of names that would sound cool in front of Carr.
It was the first thing I did when I got to work today, actually.
I was trying to think of good names.
Randy Carr.
I didn't think that was the one. That's not the one that was the quarterback, though, right?
No.
For Houston.
No. Dustin? No.
DK is screaming on the sidelines.
No. What's that dude's name?
1st and 10.
David. Thank you. I knew it was a D.
Purdy's back to throw. He checks it down to Mason, who's going to get close to the first down.
Ooh. Steve Kerr. Yeah.
Steve Kerr. Doesn't he spell that with an E, though?
Not the guy this Steve's talking about.
Oh, because Steve, that's like the coach Steve Kerr.
Yeah, I know. Yes, that's how it's spelled with an E.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like the craziest last name I've ever seen, though, for real.
2nd down and 1, hand off to Mason, who's going to get blown up in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard.
He's going to lose a yard there. What's up, Papa Smurf? How we doing? I paid a lady one time. It was years ago, and her legitimate last name was Cash, like Cash. I've seen Cash with a K before, and that doesn't seem that weird to me. But I know obviously Johnny Cash. A singer I like, his name is Jesse Cash. Like, I know it's not uncommon, but at a casino, I find it ironic.
All right, it's 3rd and 2. The fans are trying to get it loud in there.
This is a big play here.
Purdy's back to pass. He sees it.
Jump pass.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Brock Purdy was playing basketball.
You know, Purdy has pretty good recognition when he's about to get smoked.
He seems frustrated right now. Like, I know he's playing relatively well so far through this first quarter, but that look on his face after that, he looked very frustrated. Obviously, it was incomplete. He wanted to get it to Kittle. You know, I get that, but it was the same kind of how I felt about Jordan Mason. We got a flag on the kick, and it's our first flag of the game with 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Man, I'm trying really hard to think. Wojnowski. I met a dude when I worked at the grocery store named Max Beers. His wife was annoying hearing it for the 9 millionth time.
There's the punt. He gets it away cleanly. It's going to be fielded at the 30 on a fair catch, 29. That is
Good field position, better than one of their other drives.
Yep. I thought they were going to send McIntosh onto the field. I was kind of looking forward to seeing him play a little bit.
Yeah, in my fantasy matchup, the only player that, even on our benches, the only player that's in this game is on the person I'm playing against. They do have McIntosh in there as a depth piece. It's kind of unbelievable that neither of us really have anybody in this game at all. I don't even have anyone on my roster. But I don't have any Cowboys. I don't have any Kareem Hunt's the first Chief I've ever had on my roster. There's a lot of teams that I just don't have pieces of. I have Justin Ross, but he's on the practice squad, so it don't count. Greg. All right, 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker. He's skating around, and he barrels forward for 2. And that's officially going to be the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1.
I mean, for all what we thought was going to be high scoring, we didn't get a lot of points in that first quarter.
Hey, we're still in the first half.
I'm just saying.
It ain't over till it's over, brother. I don't know what this commercial is with these ants, but I love it. It sounded like Attila playing, like the music.
I wasn't listening, so much for your cake, lady.
It sounded like literally like the intro to an Attila song that started playing when those ants started dancing.
So, speaking of bugs, so check this out. I went into the living room yesterday, and I was just sitting there on the couch, and I looked up at the ceiling.
Oh God!
And,
you just reminded me.
There were hundreds. Well, I won't say hundreds. There was almost 100 little worms crawling across my ceiling.
Ugh.
And I looked it up. It's some kind of moth, but they look like they look like a longer, skinnier maggot form. But there's some kind of moth. I have to look it back up. But they were crawling all over my ceiling. I don't know where they came from. So, per normal, I'm getting the spray out and going and looking. So I think they came out.
There you go. Free fishing bait.
They were too skinny, bro. No, not magflies. They were.
You just reminded me when you said you looked up that there's a spider still up there, and I can't. He's just chilling, and he's huge, and I hate it here. I'm gonna burn down my house after this stream, just so you guys know.
It's insured.
And for legal reasons, that is not a joke.
It's called a pantry moth.
I will transport my computer to his house and then burn down my house.
You can do that.
All right, sounds good. You know how much money a month that's gonna save me? 3 million Floridas with no power. Dude, that's a lot of people. Spiders are good. Yeah, this guy, I only have a problem with him because he's a spider. But I also don't have a problem with him because he's been there for over a week and he's not moved. Let's see if I can get a good picture of him. If I can, I'll send it.
Birchwood Vampire, what's up?
Luke! My guy! How we doing? All right, 2nd down and 8 at the 31. Handoff up the middle. He's going to get to the outside. That's Kenneth Walker. And he'll get out of bounds just a couple yards shy of a first down. How are y'all? I'm okay. I had a pretty good day today, except for this spider that I just remembered that's above my head that Papa Blood graciously reminded me of. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see. You see him?
Yeah.
I can't get it to focus, but yeah, boy, right up there. All right, 3rd down and 3. This is a pretty big 3rd down. Geno back to pass, throws the screen to Walker, and he's
He
going to
gets
get
blown up.
blown up. He'll get about a yard or two, and it's going to be a 4th down. Hang on. I'm going to send it to you so you can see it better, Steve. Nasty, dude.
Warner just blasted him.
That was nasty. Yeah, Fred Warner, that ankle ain't bothering him that bad. And the punt team kicks it away. And he's going to let it bounce. And it'll go out of bounds around it looks like the 25, maybe?
Real close.
It's not a great punt. He doesn't get the bounce he wants. Mike McDonald. He's a biggin. He's gross. Oh, I didn't know that he was with Jim Harbaugh before he was with John Harbaugh.
I didn't know that either.
Learn something new every day. Oh man, a bot.
Looks like in the pick'em it's about 50-50 on this one. Pretty close.
1st and 10. Purdy's going to take a shot down the field. He's got a wide open Debo, and they miss the tackle, and he's going to take it all the way down the field. And he's gone. He's going to take that to the house, and that's a Niners touchdown. Oh, I look up, and the ball is flying.
Man, they're really fast at getting back from commercial.
76 yards to the house. You should just ban the bots. Yeah, but they count as a view, too. If they want to keep coming back, I'll keep putting them in timeout. Dude, what a busted play. And
oh, my God.
He just misses the tackle.
That's what I don't like about playing zone right there.
Yeah, that was ugly. Yeah, what if the bot decides they want to subscribe?
Extra point is good. Bot, next time hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, what if they want to subscribe? We don't discriminate.
Listen,
we just don't want them to say dumb stuff in here.
Just don't spam. You can send it one time.
Look, we're trying to be reasonable here, okay?
Hey, it's called compromise, bro. If you only post it once and then say hi to the chat, we'll let you come in here and drop your link.
Yeah, so I won't ban them. I'll just give them a break, right? So they can come back, and if they want to come back, they're welcome. We're not cruel. We gotta give everybody a chance. People make mistakes, all right?
Yeah, we give all kinds of trolls extra second chances and stuff like that.
Yeah, Puppet's still here.
Yeah, fair.
All right, I'm gonna be right back while we're on commercial before you leave us.
I'm leaving.
Oh yeah, Papa Blood's leaving us. So everybody in the chat, give him hell, boys.
Yeah, I'll take my grief. It's the whole thing when you run several channels, you got to take time for both. Yeah, Puppet's still here, and he's a productive member of our society. I mean, he's a sarcastic, and he's a little bit narcissistic at times, but he's okay. Listen, we've got a very diverse group in here, just saying. And I've never had so much fun with football games in my life. And we say that about former criminals too. He's reformed. Let's see, while we're getting that ready, that's ready to go. Okay. Hey, I'm ahead of myself. Not so far behind. Anyone have any anxiety meds? 4-3, Cleveland, top of the ninth. King, I'm with you, man. You don't need anxiety meds. Get vodka. It'll do the same thing. Uh-oh. I got a photo bomb behind me here. Cleveland sports, stream me out. Listen, it's always tough, dude. But at least you got a team in the playoffs for baseball. I would take that any day of the week. All right, you good?
What'd I miss?
I was just talking about anxiety meds and
Oh man, anxiety meds make me feel crazy. And I need them. So, there's that. I do not take them, but I need them. And I don't take them because they make me feel crazier than I already am. Give me 1 second, you can go.
Puppet says anxiety meds. I don't take meds or coffee or drink alcohol, do drugs or smoke. I'm perfect. I'm happy for you, but some of those things are fun.
All right. I'm good when you're good.
Indiana football gets no love. They will if they win this weekend, Kay. I'll see you guys in an hour.
Bye. Whoa. He broke my... Let me fix this. All right, 1st and 10. Hand off to Mason. He's got nowhere to go. I am going to try to fix this. I'm here somewhere. He broke all of our system here because he messed with some things. That's going to have to do. So, there we go. That's what that's going to have to do. All right. 2nd down and 9. I missed the Seattle drive, so everything I didn't miss much, I guess. Hand off to Mason again. He's going to push his way forward for a few. And did you see my spider killing tactic? I can see you. I am here. I think this is even enough for me to be content with it. Oh, look. We got another friend. Hang on. I still have it up. Wait. What's your spider killing tactic? Oh, it's probably in the chat. Seattle fumbled on a kick return. Oh, that's ugly. No, I did not see your spider killing tactic. I'm sorry. All right, 3rd down and 4. Purdy back to pass. Pressure's coming. He's rolling. He's running away. He's looking every which way. And he finds and he's going to throw it away. He avoids taking a sack for a lot of yards, and it's going to be 4th and 4. It's on here above. All right, let me go back. Still going. I saw this one. They keep other creepy critters away. That's all. I don't see anything else. All right, 4th and 4. It's going to be 41-yard field goal attempt. Also, sorry for any of the chat I missed. Kick is up, and it is good. Niners lead 13-0. Let me change that over. I'm still getting settled in here. I can hear my cats destroying everything that I love as we speak. All right. Let's see. Steve, I did not see it. Alex times out for 300 seconds. I time out for 86,000 seconds. And that is a fact. Luke said anti-Leo crew. I'm sorry, Steve. Maybe it didn't show up. Maybe you worded it something that YouTube said no. I just went through all of the chat. And it is not here. Seahawks trash, yo. I think they'll bounce back. But we'll see what happens. We got a long game left still. All right. Also, what's up, C-Wag? Show the Ant commercial again. I want to hear what track they were playing because I wasn't ready the first time. It sounds like a banger that I would listen to regularly. All right. Also, while we're on commercial break, I'll go ahead and let's see where we at. If anybody wants to check out, I can't say that word 3 times fast. I have a lisp. That's where Papa Blood is at currently. So that if at any point in time you wish to go and harass him, you are more than welcome to go and harass him. You started your video about starting Carson Wentz yet? No, I'm not, because I don't need to worry about it. Amazon claiming they do 1-day delivery as well, but unless they ship the item and deliver from New Jersey to Cali the next 4 hours, I'll get an item for half price. Hey, take your bag and get your free where you can get your free. Always challenge them. Also, at Love's Truck Stops, did you guys know this? If they do not offer you a receipt, I know you can get things for free or something or other. So if you ever go to a Love's and they don't ask you for a receipt, call them out for it, because then something will happen good for you. I don't remember what it is right now. 1st and 10, hand off to Walker. He's going to lose 5. I've gotten so much half off items because of this. Dude, that's genius, though. That's genius. Hey, take advantage. Charlie's here. Haven't seen her. She's under a different account, Rob, but she has been here. She's actually talked to you since you've been here today, but she's using a second account in here. I don't know if she wants me to announce that account is her, but I do know that it is her. All right. Okay, he only lost 3 on that. 2nd and 13. Geno back to pass. Steps up. Going to keep. He's going to cross the 30. Slide down at around the 35. There is a flag. I don't see her. She's here. She's just, well, she's over in Papa Blood's stream at the moment, which is this link right here. But when she was here earlier, before that started, this is going to be a hold on the Seahawks, by the way. She's under a different account. I don't know why she changed her account in here, but she said she felt like she needed to. And we respect her decision. She blocked you. No, she didn't block nobody. Hope it's gaslighting. All right, so now it's going to be 2nd and 23. The Seahawks are burying themselves. Back to pass. Geno looking. Throws the screen to Charbonnet. He's got room to run. And he's going to cross the 30 to about the 34. Now it's going to be a little bit more manageable. 3rd down and 8 after 2nd and 20 plus. Alex, that's bad for you. Wait, what's bad for me? 3rd and 8. Back to pass. There's a flag. He throws. and it's too high. That's the first target that I have seen because I did miss a little bit to JSN. What is bad for me, Papa Smurf? Everything I say is being censored. I was going to say, I typically read the comments out loud if I see them. So therefore, you must be getting censored quite a bit, Steve. Mountain Dew? Oh. Listen, I understand that, but I could be doing worse things. How long's left in the quarter? 10:27 in the first half. 3rd and 3. Geno had a free play on the last one. Overthrows JSN once again. Instagram? That's what it censored? You saying Instagram? Just put IG. It's 4th and 3, and they're going to have to punt again from their own 37. Look, I know Mountain Dew is bad. I'd rather be drinking Baja Blast, which is still Mountain Dew, or Dr. Pepper. But if it makes you feel better, listen, I got the water here too, and he's gonna fair catch it at about the 6. So they have an opportunity on defense to get a good stop here. They just can't let the Niners run all over them. But if the Niners have a good drive here, this game is officially out of hand. I sent you a message. Oh, okay. Let me check. My phone doesn't seem to want to work in here on IG. Got you. I suggested you buy a super large straw, chew 10 pieces of paper, take out the spider with a massive spitball. All right. That sounds like a good plan. 2 liters a day? That's pretty intense. This is the only Mountain Dew I've had today. All right, 1st and 10 from the 6. Purdy back to pass, fires, caught by Kittle, brought down at about the 11. Yeah, I don't drink that much caffeine. I probably drink like 2 liters worth of water a day. I don't know what that equates to gallons, but I'm like a camel. Oh my God, Steve, that's crazy. Yeah, I only saw like, I don't know. Leo, I was thinking the same thing, but my brain couldn't process fast enough to say that out loud. But I did think that. 2nd and 3, pitch to Mason. He's got a lane and a 1st down and more all the way to the 25. And the Niners are having their way right now with 9.5 to go in the first half. Uh-oh, there's an injured Niner, though. That might be Mason, actually. I don't actually know if it is Mason, but okay, it was Mason. That censoring was insane. Wait, who is the Fantasy Football Forge? And if you're new, welcome. But if you're not new, there is some censoring happening. I don't understand either, though. That is Jordan Mason. He's still down on the field. Let's see what happened. Oh, they said he got up. Well, it looks like he took his own teammate to the chest. I'm not sure, though, because he was kind of grabbing up here, but I think he just caught a whole body on his chest. Maybe he just got the wind knocked out of him. Hopefully that's all it is. But they went to commercial as he's coming off the field. So, like I said, hopefully that dude's all right. But if they lose Mason, I don't know. Yeah, see, hopefully he just got the air knocked out of him. That's kind of what I was thinking. That's kind of what it felt like, to be honest. Dallas versus Vikings in Dallas. Who would win? Right now, Dallas plays better on the road. So I would say the Vikings, but also I don't know how the Vikings typically do against Dallas. Like, I don't really know. Can you guys go undefeated until week 11? I want to be the ones to end it. Wait, is that when we play Buffalo? Because I know that you're also a Buffalo fan. Wait, okay, so I don't know if Mosley's in here currently. But Luke is in here, and mostly you both are Bills and Packers fans. And I know that you live across the seas, and so you get a pass. You can like as many teams as you want because, you just get the pass. But mostly also likes the Bills and the Packers. Is there some sort of correlation? Obviously, opposite conferences, but is there something that I'm missing? Because I feel like if Packers fans have an AFC favorite, it's typically the Bills. And I just kind of don't know where that comes from. Is it a thing that I just don't know about? Or is it just purely coincidental? IDK. That's fine. I was just curious. Like, it's no big deal either way. It looks like Jordan Mason's going to the locker room. Coincidence? The Bills and Steelers are our soul brothers? Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? All right, 1st and 10 at the 27. Toss to Garindo. Is he a rookie? Okay, they said Jordan Mason's going straight to the x-ray room to get his shoulder checked out. I think he just took a hard impact from a large man. I think that's all that it was. Hopefully, nothing serious. Lions versus Dallas. I mean, I'm going Lions, but I don't know. 2nd down and 7. Purdy, play action, looking, fires over the middle, caught. And that's Ayuk. And I think that's his first catch of the game. Buffalo is basically a slightly larger Green Bay. Pittsburgh is very blue collar. Green Bay is too. So, like a culture thing? Okay, Luke said for him it's a charity thing, but like as a whole, you think maybe it's a culture type? I can see Packers fans and Bills fans having similar culture. Hey, there he is, Papa Blood. 1st and 10. Purdy in trouble, gets it away quick to Kittle, and he's going to be just shy of the 50. Well, there goes one of my bets. I need 11 more rush attempts from Mason. He could come back after halftime. I doubt we'll see him before half, but he could come back after the half if it's nothing. And he's just, also depends on the score too. If they allow him to come back, if they're still up big, then no need to try to force him in there. 2nd down and 7. 7 minutes to go in the first half. The Seahawks fans are trying to stay in this one. They're just shy of the 50. Defense needs to stop in a bad way. Purdy looking in trouble, going to take off, and he's going to dive forward for the 1st down. Purdy's legs have been drive savers in this one so far. If Cleveland ever won, they would be extremely respected. I don't think they would have an ounce of respect even after winning. If you're talking about the Browns, I don't think that's true. I think they're like the one team that I don't feel like anybody other than their fan base would be happy about. All right, 1st and 10. Inching near field goal range from the 41. Toss to Garindo. And he will get 1. And it will be 2nd down and 9. This is the first time I'm seeing this guy. I don't know how many looks he's gotten this season. Kyle Juszczyk's also in the game. That is one of my favorite Niners for sure. Juszczyk. Garindo. And no offense to our Cleveland fans in here, but I don't think they would gain the respect that you would think they would. 2nd and 9 toss to Debo looking downfield, trying to get the edge, and he'll pick up a couple yards. It'll be 3rd down and medium. I don't think the Lions would ever be respected, but they turn things around. I think we're talking strictly if they want a chip. The Lions would definitely be respected. Like, I could say that probably about any team right now, but I don't think it would work for the Browns. Also, I feel like the Lions right now are kind of America's sweethearts. Everybody's kind of pulling for them a little bit. 3rd down and 5, back to pass, has time, fires to the outside, caught. And that's Jennings, and he will pick up the 1st down and get pushed out of bounds. I need the blanket. It is freezing in my house right now. Yes, I'm the child that always has the blanket handy. Just in case. You're never gonna know. All right, 1st and 10 at the 30. They're sitting in a good spot here. Handoff to Garindo. And he's going to get thrown down after a few, but a flag comes in at the end of the play. Niners are signaling it's against the Seahawks. I could play better than Jennings. All right, this is the alt account, and we understand that now. And it will go against the Seahawks. All right, let's see. Oh, this is whoever was here yesterday on that account. Who does the Lions play this week? They play Dallas in Dallas. All right, 1st and 10. Handoff to Garindo, and he's going to lose a yard this time. So happy summer is gone. I wish it could be summer forever. I do not like the cold. I like 75 plus degree days. Today, the high was only 72, and that is very depressing. All right, 2nd down and 11. 3.5 to go. Clock is running down. And he's going to stand in, throw at the feet of Debo, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 11. Clock stopped at 3:16. This is the opportunity the Seahawks need to try to stay in this one. They're only down 2 scores right now. Holding them to a field goal here would be absolutely huge. Where are you from? I'm from Indiana. I do not live in Indiana anymore, but that's where I was born. 3rd and 11. Purdy back to pass. Throws a screen to Juszczyk, and is going to get blown up a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Seahawks really get only their 1st or 2nd defensive stop of the game. Give me 50 degrees and cloudy every day of the year. No, if I want it to be at least bare minimum above 70 every day of the year. Alex from Alabama? No. Alex is from space. There we go. We're getting closer. Hi, friends. Bye, friends. The cold always bothered Alex anyway. Exactly. It's going to be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. And it is good. No, I'm not an undercover Colts fan. I actually, even when I lived in Indiana, we lived closer to Cincinnati than Indianapolis. And so, I grew up in a Bengals household. I did love Peyton Manning, though. That's the only reason I watched football as a kid because I loved Peyton Manning, but I never found myself to be considered a Colts fan. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I wasn't loyal to anybody until, I kind of understood the sport a little bit, which was probably middle school, high school, and that's around the time I became a Chiefs fan. But I pretty much watched Peyton Manning, and then I watched whatever my dad had on, which typically was the Bengals. All right, 2:33 to go. This is going to put Seattle in a 2-minute offense and a chance to maybe score some points before halftime. Kick is up. He's going to return it from the 5. He gets a block, and he's going to take it to about the 29. She a low-key Raiders fan. I would rather cut my own legs off than be a fan of anybody within the division the Chiefs are in other than the Chiefs. I did have to watch Peyton Manning win a Super Bowl with the Broncos, and that's absolutely disgusting. But I love the guy, so obviously I was happy for him. Sort of. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle to Walker, and he's going to get just about 3, maybe 4. And they could let this run down to the 2-minute warning. They could take a chance and run another play here. They've got about 10 seconds to decide what they're doing. I don't think they're going to run a play. And they are not. All right. And we are at the 2-minute warning officially. 16-0. It's not the way. Seahawks just can't get anything going offensively. You start your first drive with a pick, and things just kind of gotten ugly since then. Rob said you were looking for me. No, Rob was looking for you. I'm not sure why he said that, but Rob was in here looking for you. And I told him that you were over there. And I told him that you were in here earlier. You were just you were undercover. Got ahead and maybe back later. See y'all. Hey, Luke, thanks for stopping in and saying hello. You're always welcome. Time to crack open a cold one. Yeah, I told him you were over at Ohio River History, but he was looking for you. I don't know about that. People looking for one another across YouTube channels is definitely something new and a very modern problem. It's kind of funny if you think about it. I think from a YouTuber's perspective, it's kind of a good problem to have, but you are very, very correct. What a nice commercial. Are you talking about the Beyonce one? I didn't see what the commercial was, but I saw that it was Beyonce. Are the Bears losing? Yes. That is correct. The Bears are losing currently. What's up, Dave? How we doing? We've got a barn burner right here. Excellent. Yes. But the Hawks have a chance. They're 2nd down and 7, about to go into a 2-minute drill if they're able to get a first down here. If they're able to get 7 yards, we might be able to see them scrounge some points before halftime. Doing well. How are you? I've had a good day today. So I can say that I'm doing all right and mean it. 2nd and 7. Geno fires across the middle, caught by Jason, and he's going to take it all the way to the 50 for a first. And that is a big first down for the Hawks. That's going to go for 19 yards up the middle. As soon as they stopped targeting DK, they started having a little bit more success all of a sudden. We got a minute 35 and the clock's rolling. They're not acting like they're that much in a hurry. Both teams have all their timeouts here if they need them. Geno back to pass, has a little bit of time, and rolling to his right, pressure's coming, and he throws it, dumps it down to Walker, and is caught for 1 yard gain. They might use their first time out here. No, the clock continues to run. Where's Tyler Lockett? The only target I saw him have was on the first drive where Geno Smith overthrew him and it got intercepted. I don't know that he's been targeted other than that. Heading back over. Cheers, Charlie. See you after a while. All right, 2nd and 9, 50 seconds remain. Clock's just rolling away. Back to pass. He's going to take a shot. And he's got DK and it's broken up. I feel like that was a little bit his fault. He kind of just sat there and waited for it, and I think that was part of the problem. I think DK needed to come back a little bit to try to catch. I think it was catchable if he tried a little bit, but he kind of just was a sitting duck right there, and it's going to fall incomplete. I mean, that would have put them all the way at the 10. Need 25 yards. Well, I think that might be a second half watch. They're down at 9, and somebody's calling a timeout. Yankees muzzle KC. Is that game over already? I didn't know. I don't know what time it started. Unless they get him for a deep one here. Yeah, I don't. Wait, hang on. Let me pull the box score. Yeah, Lockett only has that one target, and it was an interception. It's in the 5th. Okay. Oh, they're showing the baseball stadium in Tampa. Yeah, that whole roof is ruined. Not good. All right, 3rd down and 9. Big play here for the Seahawks. Geno looking, has time, fires, and he's got a wide open JSN for a first down. He'll go out of bounds with 34 seconds. And he's going to pull that in, move them to probably at least field goal range now. That's going to go for 17 yards to put them at the San Francisco 31. I told you guys at the beginning that I wanted to see some JSN targets, and every time they've thrown to him, it's looked good other than one time. 1st and 10, quick pass over the middle, caught. I think that's Fant, and he's going to go for 9. Do you remember the Alamo? I don't know. I may. Is it a stadium? And the Seahawks use their second timeout here. It's going to be 2nd down 1 at the San Francisco 22 with 28 seconds remaining. They are in field goal range, so they either way are able to cut this to a 1-score game. As long as they don't let the clock run out or turn the ball over. Fanny Fant, they called him on the playground. 2nd and 1, pressure's coming, throws the screen to JSN. He's got a lane, and he's going to take him to the 12. And I think the Seahawks are going to have to burn their last time out. And they do. It's going to take them down in the red zone. Pressure was coming fast. They left Boza unblocked. That's going to go for 10 yards. Look at this. JSN is averaging 15.3 yards per catch. It's not rocket science. You throw to the guy it's working to. All right, 21 seconds remaining from the 12. No timeouts. And Smith back to pass, looking, steps up, lofts it to the back of the end zone, and he's trying to get it to Fant, and he's going to get the flag because he was grabbing him the whole way back. And I don't know where that's going to put him at. I think it's going to put him on the 1 because I think it was in the end zone. Or it's going to put him at least inside the 5. Oh, no. Seahawks are down bad. Okay. They're gonna get the ball on the 1. Seahawks are down bad, but they have a chance to make this a 1-score game going into halftime. Okay, never mind. They're getting put on the 2-yard line. With 16 seconds to go, 1st and goal for the Hawks. No timeouts. They can't run the ball unless he keeps it. Geno back to pass, fires, and he's trying to get it to Lockett, and he can't. 2nd and goal, 13 seconds remain. It was a little bit high. Give me it, Jason in the end zone. 2-yard line, they screwed. That's what I was thinking too. This is not where they want to be. All right, 2nd and goal. Smith back to pass. Lofts it up. And it's broken up in and out of the hands of Smith and Jigba. Great defensive coverage. Now he's talking his talk. 8 seconds, 3rd and goal. They got to make a decision here. They got one more shot at the end zone before they have to try to settle for 3. He got 2 hands on the ball, but it was just great coverage. Yeah, Lenore, number 2. Great play. All right, 3rd and goal. Last chance. He's back. He's going to loft it up again. This time for DK, and it's caught, but is his feet in? The refs are saying no goal. Oh, this is close. This is close. Let's see the replay on this. Jordan Mason is questionable. They're saying incomplete. Hang on. This is really close. He's 1 for sure. Oh, his toes on the line. That's incomplete. Dude, good call by the ref. That was close. There's no ref on that side of him either, so I don't know how they made that call so well. Dude, it was this close. And they're going to settle for a field goal. DK got work feet. 20-yard field goal attempt, and they do put points on the board. So now it's back to a 13-point game going into halftime, but the Niners get the ball to start the 2nd half. He wasn't in the so there was a ref back there. Okay. I was like, it didn't look like it, and I was like, man, that was a close call for him to catch like that. Or catch that well, I should say. Shoe size 18.5. Those were all great throws by Geno. I mean, defense was playing well, though. All right. He said, we got a lot of football left to be played. I agree. This game is not over. Targeted 69 times in 1 quarter. Yeah, and he has 1 catch for 30 yards. He was targeted a bunch of times. He was targeted like 3 plays in a row on the 1st or 2nd drive. I just don't understand. You've got Fant, Charbonnet, Lockett, JSN. You've got plenty of people. Also, the guy who fumbled, Kenneth Walker, not doing much at half. He's got 9 attempts for 20 yards, averaging 2.2. Charbonnet has 1 attempt for 4 yards, so no. But I didn't know this. I missed the fumble anyway because I was in the other room. But Laviska Shenault Jr. is their kick returner. I didn't even know. I haven't heard that guy's name in like 2 years. Papa Smurf said, my prediction, 49ers are going to win. My prediction is the Seahawks are going to fight back in the second half. Mike McDonald's face looked like a lighter was held a little close to it and it began to melt before someone moved his face away. I didn't actually look. Yeah, he used to be on the Jags. He may have played with one other team. But yeah, I didn't even know he was with Seattle. He's in his 5th season. Let's see. Stats. Let's go. He was with the Panthers last year. That's why nobody saw him. No offense to Panthers fans. He was with the Panthers the year before that, too. And he was with the Jags in 21. I think the Jags also drafted him. Yeah, 2020 with the Jags. So he got drafted by Jacksonville, was there for 2 years, went to Carolina for 2 years, and now he's with Seattle. Dude used to be so good, too, so I don't know what happened to where now he's just a kick returner. I mean, that's what happens when you spend too much time in Carolina, I guess. I don't know. But Christian McCaffrey, look what he's done post leaving. I mean, I know he's injured right now, but he had injury issues before. Seahawks are a second-half team. I'm with you. I think so, too. I think they rally. He was never good. I felt like he was a solid wide receiver, too. Like, never great, but I don't think he was, like, just bad. I liked him in Jacksonville. But let's be real, Jacksonville was bad in that time frame, when he was there. So it's really hard to tell. Who's he going to play over, though? I mean, I didn't know he was with Seattle. He could play, in my opinion, he could play over guys on other teams, not this one. You had his stats up to go look again? Okay, let me pull them back up. All right, let's go to 2020. "58 receptions, 600 yards, 5 touchdowns, no turnovers. He accounted for 33 first downs. All right, 2021. 63 catches, 619, 0 touchdowns, and 1 fumble, but still 30 first downs. Let's look at his Carolina stats. Oh, man. 32 targets, 27 receptions, 272 yards, 1 touchdown. And last year, only 10 targets, 10 catches, but he caught every single one of his targets, 60 yards, and 2 first downs. He was mostly a kickoff returner. Not mostly. He had 6 returns for 167 yards. I mean, those are not bad stats, but, like I said, I didn't think he was, like, wide receiver 1. Like, he's, like, a good slot guy, a 2 to 3. Do you want to rate him? Hang on. Give me a second. I got to put myself in that chat to be able to do that. Copy. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Go raid Papa Blood. Let me turn the volume on so I can actually hear him. There we go. The sports ball people. Okay. Thanks for the membership. How do I use it? Right now we don't have a whole lot set up for the membership. Just a couple extra emojis that you can use in the chat thing. I don't know if we haven't in a while, but we did have. Okay, I gotta mute him again because I can't think straight when he's talking, and he was so loud. But we had some emojis. We're working on something to add to make the membership a little bit better. Yeah. Our buddy from Canada has come in here the last few weeks and gifted a good number of memberships out. So shout out to that guy. But yeah, right now it's mostly just like a means of support. But we have been in talks of making the membership a little bit more. We're also having staff meetings to get some more ideas and things to do in the chat for the channel as a whole. So we're working on it. Life's been very hectic for Alex in 2024, so we're trying to get back to the basics. We're working on right now. I'm not going to tell you guys anything specifically because one, he's not here for me to know if he wants me to say anything or not, and I'm really bad at keeping secrets. But right now, what we're actively working on, we're going to get to the membership. We just talked about it the other day. So that one is something, not very far in the works, but right now we're working on something very partial to specifically streams when we do games like Thursday night football, Sunday night football, Monday night football, and any other game we might do separately. Like we're working on something for those streams right now. Something fun and that we hope you guys will like. But like I said, we just had a conversation the other day about expanding things with our membership program to do more for the people who are members, whether you're gifted them or you purchase a membership yourself. We want to do a little bit more for you guys. And so there are things on the way. And I don't talk too much about my personal life in here as much as I do on the gaming channel because we're all just the boys over there, and we get in our fields and we share a little bit deeper. But like I said, life's been kind of hectic and rough for me this year, and so I'm trying to get back up on my feet. And as things start going a little bit more right, I'm able to kind of expand the mind and be able to think because he keeps coming to me and he's like, Alex, I need you to dig inside. Like, I need you to pull out that creativity, that I know that's in there. And I'm just like, I'm just stuck. Like, I'm mentally at a roadblock and I'm things are getting better. So I'm finding myself able to think of some things. And, we had a good idea come to us recently in the last 48 hours that we're heavily discussing. We didn't have enough time to prepare anything for today's stream, and I don't know that it's anything that's going to be ready by Sunday or Monday. Maybe we'll roll out in week 7 if we can, but we got some good things in the works that we're bouncing ideas right now, but we got a base, and so that, and then like I said, the membership. So and also like we have the Discord open for anybody that wants to join. The link's in the description. You're always more than welcome. And we've got a suggestions tab in there. Maybe consider doing a members only stream once a week. Doesn't have to be a game stream, just to chit chat and spend some time dedicated only to members. We did talk about that. And that's something, we thought about. You're still young, Alex. Keep your head up. No, I know. And I appreciate you guys, all of you guys that are in here that have been a part of my gaming channel, who saw me, in February and March and April and even a little bit in May. You guys, you guys saw me at my worst. And so I appreciate all of you. And, I opened up a little bit more over there, and I leave that space to be less about, this is strictly sports. Over there, we just kind of do stuff. We also got some cool stuff, me and him, that we've been talking about planning for our channels over there, kind of collaborative planning. And so that should be fun. Also, we can come back to this conversation, but you're right, Steve. We were talking about Laviska Shenault, but we need to talk about, is Kelsey washed? No. But we need to talk about some halftime stats. Let's first look at the team stats. Possession. The Niners are dominating with an 18.5 minutes to the Seattle's 11.5. Both teams not very efficient on third down. Only one a penalty accepted against both teams. No sacks in this game. Niners have 139 passing yards. Seahawks 109. Let's look at the rushing yards. Oh, this is the difference in the game right now. San Francisco has 105 rushing yards to Seattle's 24. Terrence Robinson, San Francisco 27-20. That's a pretty good score. At the rate we're going, I don't know if Seattle's going to be able to hold San Fran to only 11 more points, but we shall see. Oh, we are back from the third quarter, but I'm going to hurry up. I was just kidding about the penalty thing. There was one penalty for each team that gave them first downs, but there's been 5 accepted penalties in this game, 3 on San Fran, 2 on Seattle. There has been 2 Seattle turnovers thus far. Purdy 9 for 14, and Geno is 9 for 18, I believe. So honestly, the pass game has not been extremely impressive, I guess is the word I'll use for these quarterbacks. But Purdy, with his legs, have been able to do a lot more. Best stats announcer ever. I was kind of flustered because we were rushing. But the Hawks have 107 return yards, which is an interesting stat here. I just hit 5K. Burdens, let's go. Cheers. We are 10 away from 2,500, and then we'll be halfway there, and we'll be trying to catch up to you. But cheers, my guy. Do you think Romeo Doubs has a big week? Might get him a lot of targets and make him happy? I feel like he's going to have a at least heavy targeted week just because people think he is, like, because we don't know everything. So I feel like Jordan Love's just going to throw him the ball a bunch. Kickoff's up. The Niners are going to return it all the way to about the 23, 24, 25. And I think I saw a flag early. But, yeah, I do feel like, Dobbs was always one of Love's favorite targets last year. And I think with injury and everything this year, I know Jaden Reed's been up and coming, but I do think he's going to get a lot of looks in this game. All right, there's an illegal formation on the kicking team. That is such an embarrassing penalty to have, especially to start a half. Just line upright, man. I don't know. Feels like Christian Watson is going to play too, though. I didn't know what his status was on playing. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Burdens. Hopefully, you just keep it trucking. Your road to 10K starts today. All right, 1st and 10, handoff. That looks like Mason, and he is back. And he's going to get to the edge and pick up 8 yards on the ground. He had limited practice yesterday. Yeah, see, I wasn't sure. I knew Dobbs was going to play this week, but I wasn't sure about Watson. There, that's your guy for anything about Christian Watson right here. I told you, Leo. We might see him after the half, and there he is. I don't think he's going to get as many. I think he's going to split with this rookie, which there he is now. They're going to hand off. I forgot his last name, but he's going to pick up the first down on 2nd and 1. Garindo. Yeah, I think they're going to limit Mason the second half. His shoulder is very clearly still bothering him. All right, 1st and 10 at the San Fran 42. Debo in motion. Purdy has time, fires over the middle, and he fires into the ground towards Ayuk. There is a flag. He won't play a ton for a while, I'd bet. I feel like that's fair. Gorindo is fast. Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing him this year. Oh, they picked up the flag. No flag. It's just going to be an incomplete pass. He did not grab. He's right. He had a flat hand on Ayuk. He did not grab. And I think that's why he went to the ref saying, hey, I didn't do that. But, yeah, he had a flat hand. That's how you need to do it because you can't, it's not a hold if you don't grab. They can still get you for illegal contact, but. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Gorindo is still in the backfield. Am I saying that right, Steve? Back to pass. Purdy looking. Takes a shot to the left side. Got a wide open Kittle. And he's going to go down the sideline for a big gain. Oh, I just looked into it. It was Ohio River. Your dad channel. Yes. Papa Blood is also Ohio River history. He'll be back in probably like 15 minutes or so. Jalen Tolbert and Alec Pierce over Dobbs might regret it. I think he's going to get targets, not saying that. I don't know what the Cardinals secondary looks like. I do think he'll get the targets, though. 1st and 10, handoff through Gorindo. He's trying to get the outside, does. And he's going to pick up at least 5 here. Alec Pierce should see a lot of action because with no Michael Pittman and Jalen Tolbert, I'm not sure at all how they're going to play. That's the Cowboys guy, right? I'm not sure how much. I don't know how the Cowboys are going to play at home versus the Lions. Cowboys have not played well at home so far this season. So that would be the one. If I swapped one of them for Dobbs, it would be Tolbert probably, but I don't know. I think Pierce is a safe bet to stay in, though. 2nd and 4, toss to the rookie, and he breaks through, picks up the 1st down, and the Niners are still just having their way in this one. Nobody knows what the Cardinals' secondary looks like. I mean, they play well and they play awful at the same time, so, they give up a lot of points. I feel like they can't be ranked very high. His own guy knocked him down. Oh my God, Juszczyk did push him down. That's funny. He probably could add another couple more yards. 1st and 10, end around for Debo, but they hand it off up the middle. And that's Patrick Taylor with the carry. He's going to pick up a few here. They're not very good yet. See, I'm not going to dog them too hard. Because aren't they a fairly young defense? 17th against the pass? I mean, it could be worse. But they do give up a lot of points, which is the main concern right there. I mean, only 20 to the Lions is good. Patrick Taylor from the Packers, maybe. And they hand it off to Taylor again on 2nd and 4. He's going to get stuffed after about 1. 3rd down and 3. Seattle at the Seattle 10. Seahawks need to stop so bad. Looks like Mason might be out if I had to guess. I think he's going to stay extremely limited to none while the Niners have the lead for sure. Especially if they score again here, make it 2 scores once again. I don't know. 3rd and 3. Purdy back to pass. Pump fakes, fires. And it's caught by Kittle. I think that's a touchdown. It is. Who's RB3 right now? Well, it was Mason and Debo and Garindo, but no Mason, so Debo, Garindo, and Taylor. Let's see this. That is a good catch. And that is a touchdown. Mason's probably sitting at third, right now with how this game is going. He's got no reason to play unless he has to. Extra point is up, and it is good. Niners lead by 20 with 10:07 left in the third quarter. Sorry. Losing my mind. The Niners look real again. The Niners look like they're supposed to look again. Seahawks are really, I think if the Seahawks manage to get a touchdown, soon, they might find a little bit of motivation, be able to string it together on defense, but I don't know. I don't know yet. Guess Mitchell isn't coming back? I haven't seen him, no. We're better than this. I agree. I do agree, but divisional matchups, you never know who's going to look like really good, who's going to look awful. And we got a lot of that this week. Lot of divisional play. Oops, wrong thing. What's up, John? How we doing? Happy Thursday, my dude. I have to sneeze, but I just don't think it might come out. I try to talk myself out of it. Excuse me. I'm good. Where's your dad? That is an excellent question. Right now, he is right here. And he should be back over here within the next 10 to 15 minutes max. Not the other one, the Seahawks chick we all know and love. Yes. How much time in the third? I believe it was 10:07. Oh, we got the Chiefs play on Black Friday against the Raiders. I don't know if I'll be here or not for that. I have been getting a lot of Fridays off at work, but I did not request that day, so I don't know. Hopefully, if we're here, I'll be here, even though it's at 3 p.m. opposed to our normal 8. All right, kickoff's up. It's short. He's going to return it. Crossing the 20. Makes a move. Crossing the 30. Still on his feet. Crossing the 40. Still going. And he's going to take it all the way inside the 20, the 10. And that is a Seahawks touchdown. And that's Laviska Shenault. You guys called him bad, and he took one to the house. And that is a touchdown. Everything they needed right then and there. That feels like a game you guys will lose. I agree. The hat is working. That was wild. I was not ready for that. But I'm here for it. And we're an extra point away from this being a 13-point game again. 9:54 to go in the third. And the Hawks get it in the end zone. Kick is up and good. It's like that Niners last drive didn't even happen, and we're back starting at halftime. After halftime again. I told you so moment. Hey, he received a kick, Steve. That still counts. I'm Team Laviska Shenault. I will defend him. He's going to write me a letter from this and thank me after this game. Win or lose, he's going to thank me for this. Just you wait and see. Let's go. We still have a game and it's not over yet. Go look at his stats. That does not count as a reception. In my brain, I don't care what it is. It's a touchdown. He scored a touchdown either way. It counts to me. I know the point that you're making, Steve, and I respect that. Here we go. Yes, we got a ball game. Except for their defense is going to get tired. Your brain is a scrambled egg. It's been scrambled for a long time, Steve. Just took you a little while to figure it out. Kickoff is up. He's going to return it. The 20, the 30, and that's Debo across the 31. They put him back there to try to make some magic happen after what they just watched. Wonder when Lockett's contract ends? Let's look it up. We got a second. Tyler Lockett contract. There we go. Next year is the last year of his contract. All right, 1st and 10 at the 31 for the Niners. 9:49 to go. Purdy back to pass, looking, steps up, dumps it down to Taylor, and he's going to pick up a first down. This is a brain on drugs, and this is a brain on Alex. See how similar they are? Yeah, they are pretty much the same. And but the one with Alex is raw dog in life with no drugs. Don't need drugs to have a good time and to have a scrambled brain. For little to no cost. I have the whole contract thing pulled up here, but I'll get back to it and look at it. All right, 1st and 10. Toss to Garindo. And he's going to take it to the 45. So he makes $10 million base salary next year. 13.8 million signing bonus. Guaranteed salary is $0 though. So it could work out. I mean, you're right. All right, 2nd down and 8.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Purdy rolling, looking, has time, getting chased, throws it away, gets it to Ayuk for a first all the way to the Seahawks 40-39, and there is a flag. Might be watching a historic collapse in the WNBA. Oh my gosh, what's happening? And that's going to be a hold on the Niners, which eliminates the Ayuk catch. Doubt anyone is trading for it. I don't think so either. I appreciate you, Steve. So now it's going to be 2nd down and 18 back at the San Fran 35. This crowd's finally getting back into this game with 8 minutes to go in the 3rd. 2nd and 18. Play clock's running down. They get it off just in time. Purdy's scrambling around, looking left, rolling left. And he's still looking downfield. Finally, he slings it, and it's caught by Jennings for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Oh, maybe they're saying only 2 yards. It was a weird camera angle. And Seattle's losing someone to an injury right now. That's number 22, Brown, limping off the field. Yeah, not much at all. I mean, 3 million is not bad. Well, even 4, not bad at all. I feel like if they can keep him and re-sign him to still a team-friendly deal, I think they will. Oh, man, it's going to get overruled. That pass is incomplete. Now it's going to be 3rd and 18 instead of 16. I bet he's got a few more big games in him. I do too. Up 81-66 to down 84-8. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That is no bueno. How do you only score 3 points? They're getting outscored like 20-3. 3rd and 18, throws a screen to Samuel. He's gonna get. Oh man, he fights his way and is able to pick up enough yards to make this a very manageable 4th down. 4th and 4. I think they want him. I think so too. Looks like Jennings is banged up after that last play. Oh, they're marking him 4th and 3. But they are bringing the punt team on as they are at the 50. They're in a weird spot right here. Kick is up and away. I believe it's only his 2nd punt of the game, so the Hawks get an actual stop. But they're going to pin Seattle at their own 5. Great punt. Let's see. Let's see if they got anything. They got the juice. Brings them life back. The kick return touchdown was huge, but they got to still be able to play offense, especially if their defense is going to get a stop. They make this a 1-score game. Everything gets very, very interesting. Pay Purdy $77 million per season. I beg. I don't think they've got enough money to do that, but I beg them to give him a big contract. Purdy's playing pretty respectful. His completion percentage isn't super high in this one, but he's not having a bad game. I still need like 91 receiving yards or passing yards from Geno in this one. Is this the year? Wait, is this the year for what? For Purdy? I think they have to decide next year. So yes, technically that would mean this is the year. Pay him the number 1. I hope they do. I hope they do. He's earned his money. So pay the man. Pay that man. Did that say we've got the Broncos and Saints next week? I knew there was going to come a time where we had to do a Broncos game. We made it 6 weeks without it. I'm putting a Saints jersey on and everything. We're going all out. We're all going to be diehard Saints fans. Dang, they need to let C-Mac rest and make the playoffs without him somehow. Yes. I'd offer him a room at a Holiday Inn with continental breakfast for life. I bet he would take that, honestly. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 6. Geno back to pass, looking, slings it over the middle, caught. And that's number 88. A.J. Barner. Was the Broncos versus Saints game with no quarterbacks played during COVID? I think it was during COVID because I remember. I think you're right. First and 10, handoff to Walker. He's going to get about 2 yards. There's your boy, Steve. I think you're right. It was the COVID year. Second down and 8. Kendall Milton. The first name is definitely right. Kendall something. You probably have a better chance of being correct about that than I do, but I do think his first name was Kendall. All right, second and 8, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter from their own 21. Geno back to pass, rolling right, looking downfield, and he's going to throw it away. Was he out? It's going to be third down and 8. It'll be okay, Seahawks chick. Oh, they're saying Bosa was lined up offsides on that. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, third and 8. Big play. Seahawks can't afford to come off the field right now. And they've got, well, they're audibling. Spreading everybody out wide. Geno back to pass, looking, takes a shot down the right sideline, and it's caught! And that's Tyler Lockett for a huge first down. You're going to get close to your 25 yards there, Burdens. I don't know how many. Oh, that's 37. I thought it was more than 25. Oh, that was nice. First and 10, handoff to Charbonnet, and he's going to fight his way for about 4 or 5. Ohio River history braid. Are they coming back? Oh, man, that was a great play. All right, second down and 6 after the gain of 4 from the 38. Quick pass out. That's Fant. He's got a lane, and he's going to take it to the 25. Noah Fant. Maybe it was only me. Well, welcome, John. I appreciate your contribution. Okay, they just said, oh, the guy who got the interception in the first quarter is ruled out. Get that running game now that you hit some good passes, definitely. All right, first and 10, play action. And he throws the screen to Walker. Walker's got a little bit of a lane, and he's going to pick up about 8.5. Hey, there they are. There they are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on back. Come on back. What's good? Papa Blood. Second down and 2. Handoff. He's trying to get to the outside, and he's going to lose a yard. What's up, Ohio River history fam? Patty, appreciate you.
Miss Patty D.
Welcome back. Did you happen to see the kick return touchdown?
I did not.
That's how Seattle has 10.
So who's all scored touchdowns?
Kittle, Laviska Shenault.
Ooh.
Third and 3. Geno fires, caught by DK, and he's going to take it to about the 11. Oh, God, who else scored? There was a couple field goals. There was 2 touchdowns for San Fran, I believe. Kittle had the last one. The one before that, you might have been here.
I saw one.
Handoff up the middle to Walker. He's got a lane, and he's going to take it inside the 5. Ooh, Seattle's got to score here.
Yeah, they definitely need a score.
Yeah, so not fundamental. Steve, hey, Charlie, have a great night. Appreciate you very much. Second and 2, handoff to Walker. And that's close. That's really close to a touchdown, but I think he's going to be a couple inches short. But I think it's enough for the first down. We were talking about the. Oh, that is so close.
Oh,
First and
you don't think he
goal.
got in?
Geno sneaks it, but I don't think he got in.
No, he's short. He may have lost yardage.
What was I going to say? But they were telling me how bad of a wide receiver Laviska Shenault is, and then Shenault took one to the house.
Somebody was puking on the sidelines.
Well, apparently sinners puke on footballs too.
That happens.
In Green Bay. Second and goal, the refs are getting in the way.
Now, see, they reset the play clock when they did that because of the player changes.
Second and goal, hand off to Walker, and he's going to bullet barrel in for the touchdown. And Seattle is making it a one-score game. No, John, that one's for you.
Yes, John. It is very much a metal detecting treasure hunting channel, sir.
Listen, okay, before we get into what they're saying in there, what is your opinion on Laviska Shenault Jr. as a receiver?
I always thought he was pretty good, but just underutilized.
That's what I said, and Steve said he's bad. Extra point is up and good. They talk shit about him, and then he took a 90-plus yard kick return to the house, and he said it doesn't count because it's not a reception. I said it counts because it's a touchdown.
I mean, I kind of wondered what happened to him.
You know what happened to him? He got drafted by Jacksonville, which we knew that. He played there for only 2 years, and then he played for Carolina for 2 years, and that's why we didn't see him. That's why he disappeared. Because
receivers have to have somebody to throw them the ball.
5 years in the league with little to no work as a receiver says he isn't very good. Or he spent 2 years of his career in Carolina, which equals bad. And then he spent 2 years in Jacksonville when Jacksonville was just bad. So he had 4 years of bad. That doesn't make it his fault. If a quarterback, look, is Tyreek Hill bad because his quarterbacks that are playing for him the last couple weeks can't get him the ball? No.
Laviska Shenault could be Sam Darnold.
Yeah, but they went and signed Christian Kirk to that big deal, so I think that's why they did that.
I mean,
nothing about Jacksonville has made sense in the last 4 years. Other than drafting Trevor Lawrence, what have they done that made sense?
I mean, it's fair. They're not using him as a receiver, but it's going to be really hard to get time on the Seahawks receiving squad with Jackson Smith and Jigba, DK Metcalf.
You're not going to win this argument. I've already tried while you were gone.
Jake Bobo. Jake Bobo's
hurt right now. I saw him leaned over on a sideline.
But I guarantee you put him on a team like the Rams, he might, with the hurt receivers.
The Rams would be a great spot for him right now. Yeah, but he's got poor quarterback play for 5 years, Steve. And, well, I don't count this year. But you had 2 years with the broken Jacksonville team and then 2 years with the worst team in the league.
Listen, being a gadget and special teams player is not. Cordero Patterson's kind of worked his way back into the limelight.
And it took him a couple years to get back.
I'm not saying he's bad. Anybody that plays in the NFL is uber talented. But if they're uber talented, you've got to find
not Jalen Reagor. Maybe not Jalen Reagor. Jalen Reagor is just a bust. I just don't think there's anything wrong with him. I just don't think he's been in his right situation yet. Kickoff is up, and he's going to return it from the 4. It's Debo. And he's going to take a hit at the 25.
Jake Bobo with the tackle.
Listen, I'm going to be the Laviska Shenault Jr. defender, okay?
Hey, I get to see all the highlights.
There's not really a lot of highlights, but there are some.
I just want to make the over tonight. Can we?
He couldn't find a role in the Panthers. Nobody can find a role on the Panthers in the last, I don't know, since Cam Newton took him to the Super Bowl.
1st and 10, play action.
Uh-oh.
Purdy rolls out, looking down the field, takes a shot, and misses his target. I bet Laviska Shenault could have caught that. He's a fine football player. He's not a good receiver. He's just not a great receiver.
That's what I said. I said he may not be great, but he's good. Because you're not utilized properly does not mean you're bad.
Yeah, Carolina has a bad job of talent evaluation. So does the Jets. There's a back to play looking. Purdy's trying to checks it down to use check. Good Lord.
God, what a shot. They were falling together, and that looks so, like, such a hit. He's not great, but he is good.
To be in the NFL for 5 years, you have to be good.
Yeah, he's not on a practice squad. He's still on an active roster. I bet he could be great in Kansas City.
You better call Andy.
I'm going to call Papa Reed right now.
I
know you're watching this football game. Go get that boy.
3rd and 10. Back to pass. Looking.
Uh-oh.
Purdy fires. It's caught.
And they brought him down.
Jennings is brought down early, and here we go. San Fran's got a punt.
This might be this should be the end of the 4th quarter or the 3rd quarter. Great like Sky Moore. I never once said Sky Moore was great. I have never said that. I said I'd like to see him get better, but he is not great. He's better than Sky Moore.
It is 4th down and 3, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Fundamental? We got 15 minutes left. Twelfth man is very loud tonight. I'm comparing him to the 160 wide receivers in the league, and he's not a top 90, which means he's mediocre at best. Steve, have you considered that he has not been put in the right situation for him yet? Have you considered that? In his situations, aka playing for the Panthers and the broken Jags, he was not really given so much opportunity to be in the top 90. But, you know, after a good year being a special team / wide receiver 4 or 5, because he does have a couple catches on the year in Seattle so far, he could potentially move up. Also, if they decide to part ways with Lockett, he could fill in as the 3rd man. Or at least the 4th man behind Bobo.
Okay, so I will make this statement. For this particular season on this team, you're only as good as how many times the ball is thrown at you. He's got 4 targets and 4 receptions. So
that's 100% catch.
So he's perfect right now this season. He just doesn't get targeted because he's 5th on the roster.
Yeah.
And he is behind Bobo, who I like.
So, I mean, he's got probably the highest percentage catch rate on this team right now. Steve? And he's got a 90-plus yard kick return touchdown. I don't see Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf with one of them. Or Jake Bobo.
Oh, I don't know. Probably a lot have more than 4.
Yeah, but all of those guys were probably there before him also.
I think I would like to go to Seattle. It looks like a beautiful city.
I'd like to go once. Hey, a catch is a catch, Steve. It doesn't matter where it's thrown to you. Because if it was behind the line and that didn't count, then Tom Brady would have no stats. Oh.
Called for a fair catch. They're going to call interference on the 49ers.
He did call for a fair catch. Go in the summer. I feel like that'd be the only place
obviously
I wanted
would
to
go in the summer.
Let's see. Call for the fair catch.
Oh, he was pushed into him.
What happens here? It does if you catch them, Steve. He's got no drops, no incompletions this year. That sounds great to me. Do you remember watching the Chiefs last season where we led the league in drops? I'd give anything for a guy that's 4 for 4. No foul. Because he was pushed into him. Steve, why are we still arguing about Laviska Shenault? I wish Dak was our quarterback. That's hilarious. I feel like I still might take Purdy over Dak. And I don't really like Brock. Yeah. Oh, of course the Panthers fan would show up right now. Everybody sucks on the Panthers. Why can't anybody get that? Everybody sucks on the Panthers. It's just a fact.
I loved Alec Pierce. I'm glad he's figuring it out.
What are you smoking? I'm high on life, my guy. No way. No way. What way?
I like Dak better than Purdy.
They're challenging the kickoff where he ran into it.
Why are they challenging it?
Yeah, but Laviska Shenault isn't there now that your O-line isn't sucking and Andy Dalton is playing. He had Bryce Young throwing to him last year, and that's why he sucked last year. But you know what his stats were for last season? 10 targets and 10 receptions. So Bryce Young didn't target him very often because Bryce Young spent all of last season on his back. But when he was targeted, he caught every single one of them.
Yeah, oh, so you're saying that the ball was touched by the receiver. Yes, it was, but I thought since the guy got pushed that didn't matter now.
If the price tag is the same, no one said anything about the price tag, Dave. 49ers fan just said he'd rather have Dak Prescott over Brock Purdy for his quarterback. Yeah, but look who was throwing in the ball in those 20-ish games. Purdy is overrated. I agree with you completely. Wan'Dale Robinson had like 14 catches 2 weeks ago. Look, Daniel Jones is more of a quarterback than Bryce Young. Why is that? This is not Bryce Young. No. No one was throwing him the ball. He was 10 for 10 last year. He caught every ball thrown to him. Just like this year's stats, he's perfect. Actually, Alex, you're actually killing me here. I don't know how you can sit here and tell me Laviska Shenault sucks when he was the most perfect receiver on your team last year. All right, the ruling on the field stands as called. Dak the GOAT. You might not be a real 49ers fan if you think that. The Purdy overrated thing, sure. Your argument is so weak.
Yeah, give him more targets. Let's see what happens.
Give him more. That's exactly what I've been saying. He caught 10 balls, but he was only thrown 10 balls. Why does that make my argument weak? He caught every single thing thrown to him by a crappy quarterback. All right, second down because they ran the ball with Charbonnet. They picked up a few yards there. Second down and 6. And delayed handoff to Charbonnet. He's got room to run. I don't know why he stuttered, but he's able to pick up the first down either way. Jackson Mahomes is the GOAT. Hey, Patty, have a good night.
Good night, Miss Patty. Much love, dear.
You got to be good to get on the field and earn targets. Tell me why he was benched then if he caught every single one of the passes thrown to him. That is poor ownership, poor coaching, poor quarterback play. That's not his fault. None of these 3 things he can control. First and 10 at the 30. Geno pump fakes 100 times, throws it in the ground at the feet of Fant. There's a flag.
Illegal receiver downfield, maybe? Or defensive holding.
Well, it's not grounding, and if it is, that's a crap call.
Actually,
AC overrated? This is the 49ers fan who has lost 2 rings to us in the last 5 years. Sorry, Leo. Okay, it was an eligible man downfield. Still has a potential breakout. Look, I feel like right now, the only one in this chat on my side is Fundamental. And so I'm going to cling to that for dear life for the moment. Second and 10, hand off to Charbonnet, and he's got nowhere to go. Rubbing the hat. You're going to need it right here. Big third down and long. Nobody stopped you from talking, so I think that's the literal definition of freedom of speech. All right, third down and 10. 13 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Geno back to pass. Steps up, pressure's coming. Bosa gets his hand on him. He fumbles the ball, but he holds on to it and throws it away.
That could have been bad.
What are we doing? I mean, it could have been way worse than what just happened. Will Shanahan choke it? What's up, Basant?
Bosa just about got that ball out.
That would have been arguably the greatest thing Nick Bosa's ever done. Like, obviously, he is great at being a D lineman, but if he took a ball out of a quarterback's hand like that, that would be his number 1 career highlight because that's just, I don't know, impressive. Punt is up. He falls down at the 10. Does throwing the ball away count as a pass attempt? Yes. So 23-38. And San Francisco is going to get the ball at like their own 11. Quick 3 and out, please. What do you need left, Burdens?
All I need is points.
I don't know. I don't even know. I have some bets in. I told myself I wasn't going to bet this week, but we'll see if anything can get close to hitting. Ayuk isn't. I need 40 yards from Ayuk, so I don't know. I need 0 more Kittle receptions, 2 more receptions from JSN, and 23 yards from Juwan on that one. I also need 8 more rushing yards from Kenneth Walker and Seattle field goal. I don't know if we're going to get a field goal. They're going to go for a touchdown right now if they get in that position.
I love this argument, though.
What argument?
Over Laviska Shenault. I love arguments over players, whether they're good or bad or not, because his position, you can't tell me he's good or bad. It's based on how many times he's thrown the ball. I know somebody's judgment of his ability depends on how many times he's on the field. But if he's fifth in line, 10 targets, maybe all he gets, at least he's making the most of his attempts.
Crafty, 12 minutes and 38 seconds in the fourth. Niners have the ball. No, I feel like he is in the worst position to judge completely how good he is at this point in time because let's be real, the first 4 years of his career was not the most ideal position for anybody.
I felt like he didn't do bad in Jacksonville.
He didn't. He had like 600 yards both seasons. Jeff, it's good to see you. I'm glad to know that you've been here listening to us banter. Can you please tell me your opinion on Laviska Shenault Jr.? I would love to hear it.
Oh, there's got to be a penalty.
Yeah, that's a movement back there, an illegal shift or something. They almost ran straight into each other.
Yeah, that was horrible. Talk about looking stressed. Look at Shanahan on the sidelines. He looks bad.
That's how Purdy looked at the end of that one drive in the first or second quarter.
Look. Oh, whoops. Shanahan kind of looks like a skinny version of Aaron Rodgers after the England game. Distressed.
No, Dave, you think everybody stinks unless they're Christian Watson. 1st and 15, Purdy skating around, finally throws, gets away to juice check, and he's going to take it down to the 20. They really expected to win a Super Bowl before they had to pay Purdy. I think that is a very fair assessment.
I'm not sure they're going to pay Purdy.
I never thought they were going to.
Adam would love to have Christian Watson on the Panthers.
Why? You couldn't even utilize Laviska Shenault Jr. enough. You don't deserve Christian Watson.
2nd down and 2. There's the snap, handoff, runs for the first down. He will get it.
That is Taylor. Okay, so you're telling me his time in Carolina, he was also injured, which also helps my argument. You can't play you cannot play if you're injured. Therefore, that probably explains why he only caught 10 passes last year, because he was injured.
But having an injury issue doesn't make you a bad player. It just makes you...
Yeah, is Christian Watson bad because he's always injured?
Uh-oh. Dave's ears just perked up.
I'm just saying, if we're going to say one thing about one guy, we got to say him about all the guys. Is Christian McCaffrey a bad player because he's always injured? Except for like the year and a half before this? What's up, Luke? Welcome back. No, Adam, I did not know he was injured because I did not know he was in Carolina. But
How dare you?
if you can stay healthy, you're not a good player. That statement does not make sense. I don't understand. Look at Watson's rookie year, stats and metrics, and everyone thought he was going to be elite. And then he got the injury bug every other year. I mean, I think he still has that potential when healthy and staying healthy. But Luke says no, Christian Watson does nothing when he's healthy either. But if you're healthy, you suck. That's what I just gained from this chat. This knowledge is if you're a healthy football player, you're a bad football player. So I'm learning so much today, and I'm so freaking confused right now. No, I think what happened to Christian Watson is he got injured and then other guys stepped up. So now he looks he's not even wide receiver 1, in terms of targets anymore. But because the quarterback developed relationships with other guys. And now, which leads to what Fundamental just said, is Watson's not being used correctly. But because they've got. Look, Green Bay has such a great problem. They have so many guys they can throw to now. So it's hard to be considered elite in an offense where you got guys that can step up any game. Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, Donatavian Wicks, and that Melton. Yeah. And you've got the second year rookie or second year tight end that's catching a lot of passes now too. Luke
Musgrave and Kraft.
Both of them. Yeah. So it's hard to be considered elite in an offense like that where the ball is shared so much. And there's going to be a toss to Debo, I think. Nice. And there's flags everywhere. Someone's not watching a game.
This 4 quarter is going to be, I was looking at stats. Uh-oh.
And now Debo's grabbing something. His hand? I think he jammed his hand. Watson kind of comparable to Pickens. The thing I like more, though, is Watson has a much better attitude than George Pickens.
What? Oh, there's blood on his pants.
I couldn't tell if that was there before or not. 2 fouls. False start on the offense.
Again. What? Can you hear him?
Oh, Seattle got hit with a face mask.
What's the matter?
Do you think Tua's a good quarterback? I don't think Tua's a great quarterback, but I know that's not what you asked.
Trying to see what happened to Debo's hand here.
He went down weird. Did he punch somebody? I didn't see what happened to his hand. Kittle's on the sideline too.
Divisional games are super physical.
What happened to Debo, man?
Did anybody see?
I think it was the beginning of the play, and they only showed us the replay of the second half. I think he jammed his hand when he ran into the player on the initial, like, right after the handoff. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the San Fran 38 now.
I got a question here in a second.
Okay.
soon as we run this play.
There.
Purdy's in the gun. Use check in motion. There's a snap. Back to
Use
pass.
check.
Looks. Fires.
Oh,
Complete up
boy.
the middle.
Dog.
That's Brandon Ayuk for about 20.
Dog. All right, what's your question?
My question goes back to, I thought when we had blood on a uniform that the uniform has to be changed.
I thought that was just during COVID. I know that doesn't make it any better now. What's the time? Right around 11, under 11 minutes. That's a 21-yard. I don't know what it is now. I know in basketball, they're very
There's a
big on it
handoff
now.
to Debo. He's trying to get the edge. He's going to get smashed after a 1-yard gain.
Okay, 10-15 and rolling mostly. We need a stop and a Seahawks tutty? Yes.
Kitty.
Okay, Kittle is cramping, and that's what hit. Or maybe they're talking about the lineman right there. Yeah. This has
All right,
been
it is 2nd down and 9 here.
This has been a chaotic day in here.
We live for chaos. There's the snap. Purdy's back to pass. He's got time, and he overthrows use check on the screen.
That honestly might not have been a bad incompletion. It looked like he was probably... I mean, he could have broke the tackle, but it looked like he was losing yards. This is a huge play right here.
Yes. But I think it's 4-down territory for the 49ers if they get within 3 or 4 yards here.
Mason's still on the sideline. I think he's done for the day. I know he's not been ruled out. I almost made a joke that I'd only make on the gaming channel pulled back from the brink. Yeah.
And Purdy's going to burn a timeout here as they did not get the play called in time.
The other night we talked about strip clubs. Today we argued over LaVisca Chenault. This chat is on a good roll. Dude, we're trending in the right direction in here. I'm nervous about Sunday. I don't know what Sunday we have in store, but...
Grange says, F the puddle chickens.
Yeah, but he's a Cardinals fan, so... He should be equally hating against the Niners right now, though, too. But the Niners have a worse record at the moment.
Yep.
You should be rooting for it.
He will root for the Niners till the end of the game, and then he'll hate both of them.
I think he hates the Seahawks more than the Niners in general, though.
I mean...
Both of their teams are birds. It's kind of a weird, pissing contest kind of thing.
Seahawks, you will not win against Grange. There's back to pass fires.
Ooh.
Oh, my gosh. He almost put Juwan Jennings in a place to get smoked.
Or turn the ball over. Either one.
Juwan Jennings saved his life on that play by not running the route all the way through.
Papa
he knows
Blood.
it, too.
Are you streaming the Ohio State game on Saturday?
No. I'll be working.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're not going to have any stream the next 2 days in here.
There is the punt.
She smelled my earrings.
Mike Wazowski.
Oh, what a great punt. Dude, he is having a day with his kicks right now. All of his punts that they have been able to do anything with has been in within the 5 or 10. His balls are bouncing perfectly right where they need to.
Looking at the clock, I'm probably going to lose my over bet, but that's okay.
What was your over at?
48.5.
I didn't touch the over-under today.
I thought we'd have a high-scoring game. But looking at the time that's on the clock and where the ball is at currently.
Apparently Lockett's heading to Lockett went to the locker room earlier with an injury, but he's coming back to the sidelines. Or came back to the sidelines. I didn't even know he went to the locker room. Clip that. Clip what? We got a Hawks and a Red Hawks fighting in our chat. Sorry,
minute.
a hawk and a little red bird.
Ohio State sucks because Michigan State blows. Go blue. Listen, I don't know how much longer.
You guys have got me all twisted in the head today. I don't know what none of you are saying anymore.
Listen, right now, my Hoosiers are up there at the top of the Big Ten, so I can say shit for a little while. Until they lose.
His balls are bouncing everywhere. He needs them too. I knew someone. I should have known it was going to be you that would say something about that. Hey, Luke, have a good night. Or morning, sorry.
That's right, Fundamental. 18. If they win, beat Nebraska, it's going to be then the talk changes a little bit.
Is Nebraska that quarterback that looks like Patrick Mahomes, the Dylan Raiola kid?
Yes, I think so.
The guy who very much is mimicking Patrick Mahomes, but he's saying he's just doing him, so I'll respect it. Touchdown and a field goal should do it. All right, first and 10 from the 3.
I want a safety here.
Back to pass. Checks it down to Walker. And he's going to get a couple yards, but he will step out of bounds as he's being drugged down. He said, I ain't got no forehead. And Kittle's going back to the locker room now. All I heard that is in a Dale Gribble voice.
6 incoming.
All right, second down and 4. Back to pass, quick pass to Lockett. He's going to pick up the first and get out of bounds. Get pushed out of bounds. Sorry for your ailment. I love you guys. I really love you guys so much. Today has been the weirdest day ever, and I appreciate it more than words can say. Looks like you're out of shoes, and I still got a sock. First and 10. Pass over the middle. Caught by DK for a first.
And I'm telling you what, Lenore and Brown, I think, laid a pretty big hit on that dude, and he just gets.
You guys ain't going to know what to do if they bring in Laviska Shenault and he catches the game winner. You guys you guys wouldn't know how to act. First and 10. Behind the line pass to DK. He's going to get an edge in about 5.
Flag on the field.
And now we got a flag. 8:05 left in the fourth quarter. And that 5 yards is gone. It is a hold on the offense. That is A.J. Barner with the penalty.
You know, just saying, I bet Laviska Shenault wouldn't have held on that play.
Well, Jake Bobo's banged up, and Tyler Lockett's obviously dealing with some sort of injury. I mean, it is not impossible to see Laviska Shenault get a target in the rest of this game.
Well, Lockett was on the field last.
He is on the field, but you take a hit and one more hit, and he could be out. With an injury. I don't want to see that, but you would not know what to do. First and 10. Geno has all the time in the world, slings it, and it's picked up, and it's coming back all the way to the 20.
Told you, I didn't take him to the house, but I knew it was coming.
Boo. If Laviska Shenault would have caught it. They were too busy throwing it to someone else.
Who was the intended receiver on that?
I have no idea. I couldn't see.
It better not be Shenault.
I don't think it was Shenault. JSN? No. It was DK.
Of course, trying to force it to DK with not enough arm.
As soon as I made a comment about all of his interceptions are because he's throwing it to Lockett, Or when he's throwing it to Lockett, this happens. Welp.
He looks so confused that it happened, but he didn't throw it far enough or far enough ahead.
Oh, Kittle's back.
Tutty time.
Back. What if we get an immediate turnover? Do you think they draft a new quarterback? Who? Which team?
Both.
Hand off to Taylor.
Taylor's going to get about 5, and he's still going.
At the 10. Yeah, both interceptions in this game were 2 different rookies for the Niners. Rookies I loved. I felt pain in that. Rookies I loved.
This is...
Geno Smith broke the tablet over his forehead.
It's
something Grange could not do.
Services. Microsoft needs to create an indestructible surface. So
I don't think 2nd and 4 handoff to Taylor, and he'll get maybe a yard. I don't think the Seahawks draft a quarterback. I think they give Sam Howell a shot before they worry about drafting a new guy, because they still got Geno on contract for a couple years. So if they want to, they're developing Sam Howell right now.
Is he the first backup, or is he?
He's dressed tonight. They showed him earlier.
I like him.
I don't know what other quarterback is there.
3rd and 4, back to pass. Purdy fires over the middle, touchdown.
That's
Kittle.
That is Kittle. All right. We're about to see some crazy. Hey, you might get your over after all. We're at 47.
We just need 2 more points. So, come on, Geno. Now you can go down and throw it and get a touchdown drive.
Or another Laviska Shenault kickoff return touchdown. That'd be pretty cool. I prefer a naked Sam Howell on the sideline. Wait, why does he got to be naked? Why is he got to be naked?
They're going
for 2.
Third, Dave.
They're going for 2.
Oh, this would be it.
Back to pass. Throws. There's a penalty on the play before he threw it. That would be awesome. I'm going to need you to explain yourself right now. Okay.
Free play.
All right. I see what you're saying now. I meant he was prepared to go in if something happened to Geno. That is what I meant by that. I meant like dressed with pads on.
All
they all got clothes.
Second 2-point try. You're still better off throwing the ball, in my opinion, because they've got 8 in the box. And there's the handoff, and he's going to get stopped. He ain't going
to get there.
Stupid. Stupid.
Why did they?
That's where you go play action and roll your quarterback out, give him options.
Why did they go for 2?
I have no idea.
Because freaking what's his name Wright hasn't missed yet. He's kicked 3 field goals tonight and 2 extra points. He's not missed. Messing with your over-under, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, it's screwy that it's 48.5. I'm glad it is, because if it was 48, I'd be like, hey, why didn't you just kick the extra point? And then that way I at least push.
I was like, no shit, he's dressed. I mean, I thought that's what they called them when they were active. They were dressed for the game.
George Kittle, fundamental.
George Kittle, he's got 2 tutties. I had him under 4.5 catches. He has 5 now. Sam Howell to Laviska Shenault touchdown. You know how insufferable I would be, Steve? You know how insufferable I would be if that happened? Just because of today, Laviska Shenault's my favorite wide receiver. I'm gonna go buy his jersey. I don't know which team yet, but
At least
I'm
you'll be
gonna.
able to get it. Evidently, you'll be able to get it on a discount rack.
Well, all Panthers jerseys are on discount racks, so if I get the Panthers one, the one Panthers jersey I do own, I bought for $6. So, yeah, that's very true. Seattle's going to be crazy tonight. There were a ton of 49ers fans who flew in for the game and are all downtown. I thought tourist season was over. Bye, Grange. Good luck finding your forehead.
I got to see who I'm playing against today and if they had anybody in fantasy.
I didn't even look. I almost pulled your matchup up. $6 while you got robbed.
I'm getting hammered.
Who they got? Kittle?
Hold on.
It's got to be Kittle. See. It's either Kittle or Purdy.
Debo Samuel.
Okay.
George Kittle.
Yep.
Jordan Mason. God, how many 49ers you got?
You playing Pete?
No. Who's Big Blue?
I don't know. I think that's his stepdad. I think that's Pete's stepdad.
His name, it says Richard. I don't know who that is.
Oh, no. His name's not Richard.
Well, he's got Debo, Jordan Mason, and George Kittle, and Zach Charbonnet on the bench. He's probably and Geno on the bench.
Kickoff. He's gonna return it. That's not Chenault, but he's gonna get to the 30. That's Williams. I don't know who that is. I have Kittle and San Fran defense. The other guy has Walker and DK. So you're doing all right. They've got 3 or 4 turnovers in this game. Wait. Steve just messaged. For whatever reason, I got that notification. He just sent me a LaVisca Chenault Seattle jersey.
Hey, that'd be a cool one.
He sent me a women's jersey, though. Steve, I can't wear women's jerseys.
Any points.
1st and 10. Geno checks it down to Walker. Walker's trying to get to the outside. Gets one yard, maybe.
Any type of score, and I win. My bet.
How much time we got? 6:02.
You know what's going to happen, right? Seattle's going to run too much clock here, and then San Fran's going to get the ball and kneel it out, and I'm going to lose.
Yeah. Grange just got it. I can't wear men's either. I wear youth jerseys. 2nd and 9, back to pass. Fires it, caught by Fant for the first, and he's going to dive forward for a couple more yards.
The good part is, let's see. It's still a 12-point lead, so they won't go for a field goal. I'm screwed.
See, youth large fits me like a t-shirt. Or sorry, a youth medium fits me like a t-shirt. 1st and 10. Geno steps up, fires. That's JSN. A large is what I normally wear, and a youth extra large is just super baggy. But I can still wear it. 2nd down and 5. 5 minutes to go. Wait, the score is 29. I thought it was 30.
They didn't go.
Right. Quick pass out to Lockett, incomplete. Smith takes a shot. Why didn't nobody correct it?
I'm sorry, I didn't notice. Bosa is just eating that left tackle up.
That's what he does. 3rd down and 5. Go ahead, take the shot to the end zone. Why not? Geno back to pass, pump fakes. There's a flag, fires, and he has DK.
It's going to be holding.
Right to the end zone. It's probably not going to count, but what did I say?
It's going to be flipping holding.
But what did I say? You might as well take the shot for the end zone. He knows it's coming back. He knows.
It's a hold.
It's got to be a hold. Like the video said, hi, gonna go back to the game. Appreciate you, Sam. Oh, it's an illegal shift on the offense. That's even worse. Ah. They said Lockett never gets set. Or no, Walker never gets set.
I don't see it.
3rd and 10, back to pass. Fires to the left side. Caught. Is that Bobo?
That is Bobo for the first down.
For the first. Dude.
I didn't see anything.
They said he wasn't set because his feet were moving the whole time. He never stopped. All right, 1st and 10, back to pass. Looking, fires to the outside. That's Jake Bobo again for 8. And he'll go out of bounds and stop the clock at 4:10. 2nd down and 2. Oh, dude. What is this, basketball? Yes. It's actually hockey. It's field hockey. I take it you want the Seahawks to win. It still matter to me either way. 2nd and 3. Fire out. Caught. JSN. He fumbles. Big man falls on it. Seattle retains possession. He took a step up and back while the other guy was in motion. Yeah, see, there was a lot of movement. It's a good call. It just sucks at the timing.
Fred Warner is a beast.
So now instead of a first, it's going to be 3rd and 2.
That's a false start.
And we got a false start coming.
These guys can't get out of their own way. What is up with this team?
Yeah, this is just a meltdown.
Dude, he was covering up and he punched that out.
All right, 3rd down and 7. 3:42 to go. At the 43, Geno back to pass. Throws the screen to Walker. He's got a lane. He's going to pick up the first, and that's about it. A little bit more. Guilty. Dude, if they score a touchdown here, though, could be interesting. 1st and 10, Geno's going to step up, looking downfield, fires, caught. And that's Lockett at the 20. They probably should move. Whoa, now there's a fight. Fight, throw the flag.
Lockett didn't, or the guy didn't think that Lockett was down, so he grabbed him after he got up, but he was down by contact.
Oh, Kenneth Walker had a straight line to the end zone, wide open. All right, 1st and 10, under 3 to go. Geno throws it across the middle to Walker, and he trips and gets tackled. Who was that big man that tackled him? And why was he all the way back there? That was a big boy, number 53, maybe? D lineman was like 8 yards deep. 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Checks it down once again. Walker's trying to get to the outside. And he gets the first, maybe. But he does stay in bounds, so they're going to have to try to hurry up and run one more play if they want to try to save some time. All right, 1st and goal at the 9. And they do get the play off. He's got time. Slings it. And and Lockett can't hold on to it in the end zone. He stretches out, tries to get there. LaVisca Chenault time.
Who the hell names their child LaViscus?
It's LaVisca.
LaViscus.
No, it's LaVisca.
LaVisca.
That's correct.
So the S is not pronounced?
There's no S on the end.
What? Oh,
It's
I guess,
L.
okay. I thought it was LaViscus.
It's LaVisca.
Oh, well, that guy sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
That guy does not suck. Bring in the secret weapon. That's what I'm saying. He's a junior, too. That means there's more than one.
It's a family name.
But isn't Betty a girl's name? I don't know. It could be. If you name a girl that, it is a girl's name.
What's up, Balin?
Balin. What is good? Throw him a screen here and watch him fumble. Yeah, the Panthers are the only team that would throw a terrible design screen here. Which is why they are terrible in the red zone. 2nd and goal. Looking, takes a shot,
Where are
throws
you
it away.
throwing that?
Tries to throw in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. 3rd down and goal. IU versus Nebraska game is sold out. Got my tickets just in time for a good price.
Right on, Balin.
That's from Kung Pao. You have to watch that. I've heard of that, but I've just not watched it, I don't think. All right, 3rd down and goal. Back to pass. In trouble. Gonna throw it away. No, he throws it. And it hits DK in the hands, but I don't think he could have come down with it. They got to go for it here.
Why is he throwing everything so far out of the back of the end zone? Can he not gauge?
He's had 3 turnovers today. I don't think he wants 4. So he's throwing it to where only tips of fingers can reach it. So hands can't bring them down. Yeah, the 2-minute warning was at 1st and goal. Or right before that. 4th and goal. This is it. The rest of the game comes down to this play. Geno back to pass. Has time, fires, and it's caught. And that's Tyler Lockett. Holds on for the tutty.
Yes.
Yes, you got your over.
I got my over.
It's a 6-point ball game. Please just kick the extra point. Don't be stupid. And let's move on.
I don't care now. This game's
I care.
This game,
I care.
what do you care about?
Pointless 2-point conversions.
Do you have anything on points?
No. Pointless 2-point conversions. I just hate them.
Oh,
Extra
okay.
point. Up. And good. It's a 5-point ball game, and we're getting an onside kick. They better announce it. We care for that Seahawks chick. Yes, we do.
Listen, the only reason I'm rooting for the Seahawks there was to score. Now I want it to end.
Yeah, you still want a Niners win. OT? I don't know that it's possible to get OT. Anything's possible, but
let's see. I'm trying to think of this.
Seahawks have all 3 timeouts, fundamental. Niners have 1 timeout. 1:44 to go. And we're getting the onside kick.
Are we?
Yeah.
Didn't look like it. They're kicking it away.
Is that the right decision?
No, I don't think so.
He's going to kick it way up in the air? I don't know.
They've got to hold him to a 3 and out.
That's risky, dude. And he's going to return it, crossing the 10, 15, met at the 18. I mean, they better not throw the ball.
You run at least twice, right? Make
You
them
run
burn
it twice, and you see if you get a first down, it doesn't matter.
I mean, your goal is to get a first down. So whatever you have to do to get a first down, do it. First and 10. Ball is at the 19. There's the handoff. He's going to bust through. He's got
And
a
that's
first down.
him.
He's gone.
He's
He's absolutely gone. Down the sideline he goes all the way, and he's tackled at the 3-yard line.
Why didn't they try the onside kick? I want. And see, what is even the point of taking that timeout? I mean, if they hold them to 3, that makes it an 8-point game, right?
Yeah, so that he should have scored the touchdown.
Well, he got tackled. They should have kicked the onside kick. Gave themselves a chance. Your defense has only gotten 3 stops all day.
I don't feel like that was enough to tackle him. I feel like he slid.
He could
It
have
looks
slid
like
down.
he slid.
I just don't understand.
Now he's going to get smoked.
I am speechless right now.
I don't know. They thought they could hold him on a 3 and out. That's all. That's the only thing I can think. This feels like Shanahan's going to get smart and call a pass play, and it's going to be a pick 6.
Oh, like the Eagles and Atlanta game again?
There's the difference in the game. 223 rushing yards to 52.
Also, the turnovers. Seahawks have like 3. Niners have none.
He's going to take a knee, I think. Nope. Hands
Use
off.
check. Juice check. This is, yeah, see, Steve gets me right here. Whatever he's talking about, he gets it. I have no freaking idea what he's talking about, but I understand.
Are ducks tuna or are tuna chickens? Maybe chickens are ducks. But when they go underwater, they're tuna. Or are tuna chickens who eat duck?
Yeah, I get that.
Bro,
I love Kyle. I love
your
Kyle.
game is dependent. Your game is dependent on holding them to a field goal attempt, and the fullback runs untouched through up the middle of the field.
I just don't understand. Yeah, see, John's confused. I'm confused. We're all confused. Shout out to Kyle. Juice check.
That must be his girlfriend because she gave him the ball.
I think it is, yeah. Now they got a minute 17 and 1 timeout. You literally need a 1-play touchdown and an onside kick, which you should have just went ahead and did to begin with.
I think San Fran should onside kick for S's and G's.
They're not allowed.
Oh,
You're
it's
not
only
allowed
if
to you're not allowed to onside kick with the lead.
Horrible.
Yeah, Dan Campbell cried when they announced that. Seattle's got Atlanta next week. That ought to be a game. Well, Kirk Chains ain't going to be able to put up 500 every week. And Williams going to return it, crossing the 30, the 40. Oh, no, their kicker made the tackle.
At least he didn't hurt his hand or his foot.
He just got run over, though.
Dude, he got...
I mean, he dropped his whole body into that. He could have saved a touchdown, though.
Would it have really mattered?
1st and 10. Geno back to pass. Do it. Takes a shot down the field. Ooh. Trying to get it to JSN. Incomplete. Do not. Just throw the Hail Mary. Just send to everybody. Take the risk. It's the same thing as kicking it away. When you should have onside kicked it. What game are you watching next Sunday? Well, we'll be here for the Bengals game. But I'll send her a link of Jessica Simpson tuna of the seeing it. I will watch that. 2nd and 10. Geno dropping way back. Looking. Rolling right. Big guy chasing. Throw it. Fires. He only throws to DK when there's 2 guys on him. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10. I'm so glad this game does not affect me and you.
What do you mean?
NFC games don't affect us at all.
I mean, just for the pick'ems.
Oh, well, I'm never going to win that. I also have only gotten like one Thursday night game right all year, and it was my team. 3rd and 10, Geno, back to pass. Slings it in and out of the hands of Red Warner. Chicken of the Sea. All right.
There's Average Joe.
Actually, I just lied, and you believed me, Average Joe. I have gotten more than one Thursday night game right, so. And I just said, I do not care. 4th and 10. Yeah. Desperation. Throws the check down to Fant. He's going to get the first out of bounds. 45 seconds. All right. Now take your 3 shots to the end zone. Friend visiting Seattle for the first time from back east just texted me he can't find any coffee. Where are all the Dunkins at? Ass. 1st and 10. Geno in trouble. There's flags. It's blown dead. Well, I've gotten more than the Chiefs game right, and also the Chiefs do count because it's an actual game played in the NFL. So, I need to go out. That's a false start on Jake Bobo. LaVisca Chenault Jr. would not have a false start. Sorry, Jake Bobo. I didn't mean to throw shade at you. All right, 1st and 15, back to pass. Stepping up, in trouble, sacked. Why'd he do that? I don't know. Should I start Evan Ingram if he plays or roll Likely out again? How does Washington do against tight ends?
Who's Jacksonville play?
Chicago and London. I think I like Likely. I like Likely.
I like Likely at home.
And the Seahawks did use their last time out here, so now they can pretty much not go down in bounds or the game's pretty much over.
I mean,
I've seen crazier things happen, but if they score a touchdown, they're not going to kick the onside like they're supposed to, so it won't matter either way.
Well, they'll have to this time.
No, they'll think they can get a stop. 2nd and 23. He's going to sling it to the right side. That's Fant. Fant, why are you running to the middle of the field, you dummy?
Yeah, 3 extra yards is really going to help right now, Noah.
I take it back. They deserve to lose this game. And they're going to spike it. 20 seconds. I don't know why he cut inside.
He had a lane to. They were pushing him to the outside. They would have let him.
Yeah, look, you can yell at me all you want, but it's true. After they kicked that ball away, they gave up. I bet they had a better chance of getting a 3 and out on a failed onside kick than the way that they did it. 4th and 10. Geno rolling right, looking downfield, gonna take the shot into the end zone. Overthrows. How?
Yeah, just keep throwing it out of the end zone, Geno.
He's 60 yards away and he's still throwing it out of the end zone. How? 11 seconds left. Brock Purdy's going to take a kneel. Hopefully they don't screw up anybody's parlay. Noah Fant sucks about as much as Laviska Shenault. No, Noah Fant sucks more than Laviska Shenault because Laviska Shenault doesn't suck.
Yep, there goes the kicker to the locker room. He's got a shoulder injury. Look how he's holding that arm.
Dude, they're ringing him right now. He didn't miss a kick, but he still managed to get hurt. Shenault has a touchdown. Does Noah Fant have a touchdown today? Hey, Sam, before you go, can you tell me what your opinion on Laviska Shenault Jr. is?
Let me go in here so I can change the tags on this game tonight.
Just change the title. An 2-hour debate on if Laviska Shenault Jr. is good. Because this started way before you came back. I don't know who he is. That's fair. Missed my bet by 4 Purdy pass attempts and 2 Metcalf receptions. Well, Metcalf had about 500 targets. Just because Sam doesn't know who he is doesn't make him bad. Steve, you don't even know Sam. It's better to not know him than falsely accuse him of being bad. This Geno guy plays like Dak. Well, apparently Dak Prescott is the GOAT, according to that 49ers fan. So that means Geno Smith's the GOAT.
I would rather have Dak than Geno.
So, okay, let's start Sam next week.
Yes.
Give me Sam. That's your boy right there.
You know what?
You know why I like Sam? Because he played for Washington. I'd rather have no quarterback than either of them. Dak is Black Kirk Cousins. Dude, did you ever see the meme that of all of the mini Kirk Cousins of the league? I don't think there's any video. I think it's just I'll see if I can find it on Google, but I don't know that I can. Mini Kirk Cousins of the league. Images. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to find. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. It was like 2 years ago when I saw it. Wait, let's see what this video is. Oh my god, I did find it. Hang on. I didn't know this was a video. Here it is. Fant being the 20th overall, though, and hasn't really done much. I feel like he has contributed, but not as like a top-end tight end. I'll watch the tuna video, but I have it on my phone. I do not have it on the computer. I'm going to watch the tuna video, though. I will not let it go unwatched.
Man.
Everybody is Kirk Cousins. Dude, everybody in that stadium's chanting, "Let's go Niners." That sucks. That sucks for their fans that those chants are that loud. Oh man, what a game. It was the most confusing 4 quarters. Just Google Jessica Simpson chicken of the sea. I will watch it. I promise. I will watch it.
Dude, I'm just happy I won my bet.
Every year I get into huge debates with Packers fans who love Big Ten guys.
I love Big Ten guys.
What was I about to look up? Oh, my bets. I don't think I hit anything, but I got my one bet back, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put that free bet on the money line of one of the underdogs I thought is gonna win this week. You've been credited with a bonus bet. Thank you.
I'm just happy they make good meds. Go Seahawk girl.
Just happy they make good meds. Man. Chenault also has 253 career rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown as well. Sam Laporta sucks. Hey, you take it back. You take that back right now. Why do you hate all the players that I think that I like? I know you're trolling right now, but what you got out against me, Steve? Because this fight came from you. You're the reason we spent 2 hours talking about Laviska Shenault Jr. Dave said Iowa isn't a team. Iowa is good for basically tight ends. I don't know
And
who
running
else
backs.
is. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even know who else
Centers.
is there.
Running backs, centers, and tight ends. Definitely not quarterbacks.
Who's the most recent quarterback to come from Iowa?
McNamara is the quarterback now, but he's a transplant from.
But I'm talking about in the NFL.
In the NFL?
Yeah. Why would I be asking? Why would I be asking about actual college players? Because we're talking about
Holy smokes,
NFL
I don't
players.
know. I don't know any of their quarterbacks that have been in the NFL. CJ Beathard.
Oh God, that was like 10 years ago, like 2015, right?
I'm guessing. Guess what it says? Hold on.
It's 2017. He went in the 3rd round. He's the last quarterback to come from Iowa. No, Nate Stanley, a 7th rounder in 2020. I don't even know where he went.
To the XFL?
Well, yeah, but I don't know who he got drafted by in the 7th round.
I mean, a lot of guys. He's a cornerback.
He was drafted by the Vikings in the 7th round in the 2020 draft. No, he's a quarterback with a Q.
I know, but Steve said Cooper DeJean, and I love him.
Is that the white guy?
That plays for the Eagles, yes.
The white corner?
Yep.
He was an Iowa guy? Micah
Yep.
Hyde, he's a dog. When healthy.
I guess I didn't realize George Kittle went to Iowa too.
Yeah, I did know that. He was like the first big name tight end that started a line of tight ends coming up after him. See, yeah, I get that now, Steve. But I was talking about quarterbacks because he said not quarterbacks, that's for sure. And that's why we got talking about quarterbacks. And so I said, who was the last quarterback to get drafted from Iowa? The only one I even know on this list is CJ Beathard. Drafted by the Jags. It looks like there's only ever been 6 Iowa Hawkeyes quarterbacks that played in the NFL.
I show 37 people that were drafted to the NFL from Iowa total. Is that right?
I don't feel like that's right, but because I'm
Geno
looking at 4 picks from just this year.
Geno Stone, Brandon Sheriff.
Geno Stone kind of is ass right now.
George Kittle.
No, Steve. He didn't say that because you said that. The only reason he said because they were listing positions that do well in the NFL, and he said, well, it's definitely not going to be quarterbacks. He wasn't saying that because of what you said. He was just stating the fact that quarterbacks don't come to the NFL from Iowa.
Iowa can't score points.
But they make good corn-fed tight ends. You're only saying that because he was a Packer. Yeah, but he wasn't talking about that though. Because he was listing all the positions and he said one position that they don't produce in the NFL is quarterback. Because he listed cornerback before he said quarterback. I'm defending you right now.
I know. I'm going to let you.
Well, you're not saying nothing. And that's why it's hard to make your case because you won't say anything. So now he's challenging the ruling on the field.
All I was saying was that Iowa has shitty quarterback play. They have everything else
And
that's really good.
You said that, and it had nothing to do with what Steve said.
No, it was just because,
It was just a statement you made about a position in the NFL that does not draft quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think what I said was the one position that they're horrible at is quarterback.
Yes, that's what you said, and that's why I wrote on that.
Best quarterback from Wisconsin's got to be Russ.
Who else was there in the NFL?
Let us look.
Let's go back to the drawing board. All right, Wisconsin.
Wow.
Russ, I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. I don't know all these guys.
The best Wisconsin Badger quarterbacks of all time. Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson's number 1.
Hey, one of them's a Packer. Scott Tolzien.
I just went through 41 quarterbacks, and the only one I knew was Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Jim Miller.
Oh, I didn't even see Jim Miller, though. Oh, yeah, I did. I just skipped over him. Yeah, I'm not too familiar.
That's it, though. I don't know any of the others that are worth a crap. So it's another program that doesn't produce quarterbacks.
Does Penix count for IU? I think he does, because that's where I knew him from. I know he played for what? Well, it was a purple team, right?
Northwestern.
Penix did?
Washington.
Washington, not Northwestern.
He
Washington.
used his grad year in Washington and played at Northwestern after he left IU.
I count him as an IU QB because that's how I knew him. But the last time I saw him was in Washington. But this is coming from someone who does not watch college football for fun. I just watch it because it's on, and I have nothing to do.
We have several IU quarterbacks that are in the NFL or have been recently.
Who's the most recent one other than Michael Penix?
The guy at shit. I can't remember his name. He's a decent quarterback. God dang it. What's his name? Sudfeld. Nate Sudfeld.
Oh, I know him.
He's a backup in Detroit.
I think I have his rookie card from whatever year he got drafted. I must have opened a bunch of football cards.
And then we had Antoine Randall L. He ended up being a wide receiver, but that's different.
Yeah, there's just, it's crazy thinking about it. Like, some schools just can't produce pro level athletes at certain positions.
Our football program has always had some really good ones, but just never a good team. Trent Green was also at IU.
I do know Trent Green, yes.
Well, I'm telling you what, I think this kid this year might make the NFL.
What's his name?
Curtis Rourke.
Yeah, that's right. I knew it was Curtis something, but I knew he had a weird last name.
He's Canadian.
His last name sounds probably Canadian or French. Cal has produced a couple successful NFL quarterbacks. What, didn't A-Rod play there? Who else?
Goff.
Did he play there? I'm going to be real with you, and it's not because he plays in Detroit. He looks like a Michigan State quarterback. Like, he just looks like he would... Okay, Leo said Goff. Yeah, but he looks like he could have played for Michigan State, and it would have made sense. Or not Michigan State, Michigan. Those are two different places. I understand. The great Richard Rodgers. Yes. All right now. I was telling myself I'm going to get into college football, and I always know that that's a lie. I really do try, and I just can't. Goff has a cool story. I hope he wins a ring. I wouldn't be mad about him getting a ring. It's the same kind of feeling as when Matthew Stafford went to the Rams, got a ring. Same kind of feel. But I'd rather see the Lions win a ring than the Rams any day of the week.
Which college has the most quarterbacks drafted in the NFL?
Is it Alabama?
No.
Is it Michigan?
No.
I know it's not Ohio State.
No.
It's not Georgia.
Nope.
Can you give me a conference?
Was Pac-12, now Big Ten.
Oklahoma?
No.
USC?
Yes. 17 quarterbacks.
See, I sometimes get them confused because I don't watch college
Florida
football.
State and Stanford each have 15. Washington has 13.
Oregon's a good guess, though.
Oregon's got 11.
Yeah, Oregon is like recently putting out a lot more quarterbacks. Florida State would have been a good guess. I don't know why I didn't think of them. College football is the best. I would like college football more if they followed a little more closely to like NFL rules. Like, I feel like it's silly only having to have 1 foot down for a catch. And so players play however many years in college, and then they have to learn that they have to get 2 feet down.
Yeah, and also CWAG, the another problem besides, it changes so often is that there's so many players on college teams that you can't even associate a name with a number because there's an offensive person with that number and a defensive person with that number, and it ticks me off.
I just feel like, scoring 45, 50 points in a game is normal in college. And I hate that. I mean, I appreciate that's rare. I literally watched a team this year win by like 50 points. Like win by 50. They put up like 70. Like that it's not fun. Like if I wanted scores like that, I would just go get online in Madden and get my ass beat.
Fundamental, I'm absolutely with you there. I'm way more invested in college football because Indiana's finally playing decent.
I just, guys have to find their way to the NFL. You guys don't watch enough college. I work at a casino. All I do is watch. I don't pay attention because I don't care, but like I feel like this is my point. It's always giant mismatches and it's almost always a blowout. The good games are every now and then an underdog comes in and stands tall. But normally it's like top dog schools like Georgia playing against like schools that people hardly know exist. And they have to pay them to play them. They're like, yeah, we're going to give you $1 million if you let us come to your school and kick your ass. I don't know how that's fun. I mean, I love it when they beat them, the upsets. I love that.
Play offense and defense, John.
One on each side of the ball, yeah. Which, see, that's crazy. But there's so many, like you said, there's just so many.
And Steve, I can't think of any NFL players from Howard University, sir.
I don't even know where Brown University is, Steve. The only reason I know where any players play in college is because they announce it. At the beginning of like the lineup. So they're like, they say their name and where they went to school. If they didn't do that, I wouldn't know where half these guys are from. Brown is in Connecticut. I hate that state. I don't care who came out of there. I don't care what came out of that state. It's all garbage. The paying part is great. I'd pay 3 years of work to play Michael Jordan. I'm just saying, like, it seems. Why don't you pay another good team to go to their stadium instead of paying, a high school backups to come in there and beat them by 60 points? Like, what's the that it's like the Dallas Cowboys. They pad stats. They win the game in the first quarter and then they put up 40 more points on a weak opponent. So, by the end of the year, their stats all look good. That's what college football teams do. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I like the energy of college football, but if college football was as defensive as it was offensive, there would not be that much excitement. People like it because there's always a lot of points scored. Them games where it's like 13-3, like a Steelers game, they pay into the crowd and the stadium is half full or empty. No one comes to low-scoring games. You get it or you don't? No, like, I do get it. It's college kids trying to earn a job in the NFL and college kids trying to get their school paid for. Yeah, I get that. But it's unrealistic. They don't give. If it was all evenly, you played even matched games every single week, then okay, I would watch that. I would be invested. But when you got, Alabama playing against a borderline high school team and winning by 60 points, and everyone's like, oh, they're still good. They're still blowing out teams. It's because, you gave them a nobody schedule so they can still look good. You don't? You played Little League Baseball and now you think you get it? You don't? I'd never played baseball in my life. First of all, Seawag. And second of all, I've been around on this planet for almost 30 years. I get it. Yeah, Vandy upset Alabama. And it wasn't like the first time ever that they beat them. That's what they said. And so probably. You sound like you've never played baseball. Well, I'm a female, so females don't typically play baseball. So you are correct, Seawag. Yeah, I know. He's making millions of dollars. That's why he's in here telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. But, college football is fun because your team can score a lot of points and get a crowd into it. Yeah, that's cool. I love that for them. And so, good for them for having fun. Like, I love it, but you know what? It's weird when that stadium's full of people who didn't go to that school either. Like, I don't know why you're like, I don't know, man. I something's weird. If people are diehard fans to a college that they have no connection to whatsoever. That's weird. The NFL is like, whatever. They're all just pro athletes. It's not literal children in school. I'm not dissing college sports because I think they're important. I think all college sports are important. Baseball, softball, golf, football, basketball, it's all important. But I don't know why it's bigger than most sports in this country. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, college football has the biggest draw. I mean, it really
does. No,
it
is. It does. Over every sport in this country.
That's why a lot of college football stadiums are bigger than most NFL stadiums.
Yeah, I get that. No, I understand that. No, Seawag is like some 21-year-old kid who thinks he knows everything right now. I don't know who he is, but because I don't like college football, I don't know anything. College football is cool, but it's supposed to be college kids. They're children, preparing themselves for life, either paying their tuition or trying to get into the NFL or XFL or a football career of some sort, I feel like they should play by the rules in the NFL to get them ready for the NFL. Adam. 18 is not a child. Listen, 18 is still a child. You still have the word teen in your name. Teen is short for teenager. C-wag. Do you think we thought your last name was just wag? I mean, 18 is a child. Just because you can go to jail at 17. So do you think that makes you, you're not an adult? You can go to jail not being an adult, but you can be an adult and still be considered a child. College basketball is more real of a sport than the NBA. So that's fair, but college football is basically like the NBA. It's just unrealistic.
And bro, Russia was sending 14-year-olds into war here recently. That doesn't make them adults.
Steve's a child. Anything below 26 is a child because your brain not developed yet. This is pretty much the smartest thing I think Puppin's ever said in here. But I couldn't agree more. Look, just because you can buy alcohol at 21 doesn't make you smart. You can walk into a casino. That doesn't make you smart. That doesn't make you an adult.
Yeah, Steve, I saw some of the pictures and I couldn't imagine them being much more than 12, but I remember seeing a thing where they were sending 14-year-olds out of a middle school and I was like, oh my God.
I wish I was still a kid. I don't like being 27. John, that's a win comment right now. Yeah, except for in college basketball fundamental. That's where you guys are correct. Because fundamental are in college basketball, they actually play this thing called defense, which the NBA only about 50% of the time knows that it exists. Oh, seeing war makes you an adult. You guys got to go outside more. I win every debate. She just said basketball is more of a sport. It's a sport. She's not that smart. I said college basketball is more of a sport than the NBA. How about you go touch some grass and watch an NBA game? If you're scoring 140 points in a game, that means there's no defense being played. Therefore, that half of the sport's missing. Watch college football or college basketball, and there might be 60 points in the whole game.
What's up, Sticky? Thank you for showing up, bro.
Just because I am a female does not make me stupid, and that is your whole argument right now. You said I didn't play Little League Baseball, that I'm an idiot. You're probably an idiot because you played Little League Baseball. You might took a line drive to the head once or twice, and now you think that you have to play Little League Baseball to be an adult. Your arguments make no sense. I'm leaving with Dave. Fair enough.
If Dave and Steve are out, I'm out too.
NBA is told dudes play catch. Yeah, and college basketball is actually people trying. Fact or no fact?
I definitely think college basketball is more trying than the NBA.
C-Wag, I'm going to break it down for you. I don't think I'm smarter than everybody, but I know that I am smarter than you. Your username is C-Wag. So it doesn't matter if you're 12, 22, 32, 42. You have the intellectual of a 9-year-old on the internet. This guy is smarter than you. John Jansen, our local 27-year-old. And this guy with his popcorn. But, Blood Fam, appreciate you guys for being here.
Sunday.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna quit my job. It's in the blood because I'm a girl and I didn't play Little League Baseball, so I have no idea how football works. So this is my retirement. Peace out. It was a good run. Love you guys so much. I'm handing Papa Blood the keys. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace out. Say bye.
Bye, Seawag.
All right. Seawag, go give your mama a kiss and have her tuck you into bed. You got school in the morning. See ya.